Okay.
Sweating.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm sweating.
Sweating, nervous.
I've been working on it. Working on it. I've been working on it. Working on.
Friends and family, welcome back to another episode of Workin On It. Megan, you want to do the honors? What do you want to do? Yeah. Oh, we got a crowd today.
Applause.
We got a crowd today.
We got an audience today because we have the biggest superstar we have ever had on this show. And we're all freaking the fuck out, especially me, especially my managers, especially our friends and family, and Ryan.
And me.
Because since the first day we started this podcast, I have personally been saying, I want this guest on our show.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Since the beginning of time.
It's really the main goal of
Because
this podcast. This is all I've been waiting for.
I watched you forever and was like, I want to be as confident and vulnerable and out there as she is. Trisha Paytas!
Yes!
Oh my God!
I mean, yeah, you.
Holy shit! You look like
I'm
all
freaking
about
out.
that bass.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So when you were saying that, it's so funny. Okay. Well, we can go more into it. I have a reason I'm dressed like this because you
She talks so fast.
Yes, I know. I love it.
You obviously. I mean, you like inspired me because this is a true story. And I was telling my sister this on the way over here, and I had to wear this outfit because in 2014, All About the Bass came out, obviously, and in 2015, I wrote my first ever song, which wasn't really a song. It was like 10 verses, but it was called Fat Chicks, and I stole it. It was like a knockoff of your song with your music video, like a 50s style, and I was like, I want to be like this. I want to be All About that because it was so big, and so that's why I wore it because I was like, you like kicked off my music career, which is just me paying for music and
I've
not making
seen
anything
all
back.
your music videos.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I've
you're a
seen
pop
live-
star. You're rock star. You're
I've been
every star
following
there
you
is.
Since then, I've seen live concerts. I remember you went on tour.
I did go on tour.
Yes, you
But I
did.
like lip sync. I mean, I
It
really
was
don't.
so good. We loved it.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a pop star, but I don't sing. I'm just not a good singer, but I like to sing.
No, I
So
love when you just like get on TikTok and you're like, I'm gonna sing and I don't care.
And people are like, oh, she's so funny. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. I was like, I really
You're
trying
like,
to sing.
I'm singing.
I love it. I love it. So that song like
good.
changed my life for real. And I was like, I wasn't even like that young. I was like 24 or something. I was like older and stuff like that. I mean, maybe it was meant for like kids, but I was like, oh, I like really
No,
like,
it's
relate
meant
to
for
this
the
song.
world. It's
Was
meant
it?
for
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I know I saw your like little Guinness World Records. I'm like, was that your number one streaming song? It was massive, but I
Yeah.
just
It's
like,
the one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it has
It's
to be
the
like
one.
the most popular song
Yeah.
ever. It's crazy.
I'm like that bass girl forever.
I love it, but that's so iconic.
great.
too.
That's
I'll
why I
take
try to
that.
remind her.
Yeah.
She sometimes forgets.
At
She's like,
first, I
I don't
hated
want to be
it.
that bass girl. I was like, that is your moment. You made a moment in history
Yeah.
forever. Like,
Yeah.
you inspired so many people. I mean, like
Mhm.
Trisha got in the
So
game.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like it's crazy because like now there's like this new generation, right? That like knows you from like your songs on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. Like I feel like they don't even know all about that basic because that was so massive for that time. But I feel like now you have all these other songs. That's why I was like, wait, is that your most popular? Because I just feel like all your
That
songs
was the
on TikTok
nicest thing
now.
anyone said to me.
Yeah, I really did. I thought because I know
Of
you
course,
from
it's
so
my
many.
biggest.
That's
And you're like,
crazy.
that's crazy.
For me, for my generation, I was like definitely. But I thought maybe the TikTok, you have this whole new generation that's like, oh, you're a
TikTok.
superstar.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
well, it's just like all the streaming and stuff is all different now, you know?
Yeah, to like adjust to it. And I feel like so many
Yeah.
people like couldn't adjust to it. Which is
Yeah.
always crazy too to see like a mainstream person on TikTok. Because I was like, wow, she's like mainstream on TikTok. And you like do TikToks. It's not like you just do it to promote your music. Which
And
you do,
then,
but like, yeah.
Remember,
yeah,
like,
you just love the app.
I love
Yeah.
that. I'm a doom scroller. I can't
Yeah.
poop without it. I can't shower without it. I
Yes,
can't.
it's
I
like,
have a bit of an issue
do
with
chores
that now,
without it. I
unfortunately,
can't do chore. I can't do like if I'm like putting my clothes away. I'm like, well, I'm alone. I might as well put TikTok. You know, like
Yeah.
it's a friend.
I just wish they had a thing that
yeah.
you could like scroll for you because
I bought it. The little pink thing. It didn't work.
Oh,
There's a little remote.
I
Doesn't
didn't
work.
know. Yeah, like when you're doing dishes, it'd be nice to like have
Yes.
someone scroll for you.
I wish there was a
Ooh.
button that's like automatically scroll.
Yeah.
Like if I want to rewatch that 8 times, I'll let you know.
Right.
You know.
right. Do you watch it all the time too? Are you obsessed with TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. So you're
It's
like
bad.
on it. Yeah, we had to like do a rule at our house where it's like 2 hours before bed and 2 hours in the morning and like that's it. Like otherwise I was watching it like all day long
Yeah.
and I was doing
Wow.
nothing. So now we do 2 hours and
Yeah.
2 hours.
I think I have a
Every night in
3-hour
bed.
limit on mine, but I always just say, fuck
You have a
off.
limit?
I've
Fuck
tried.
that.
I tried to
I've
do a
never
limit.
done a limit.
Yeah,
I
you have to.
don't.
Or those ones where it's like stop scrolling. You've been scrolling too long. Like take a
Yeah.
break.
Oh, I hate those bitches.
But I love
I'm
like me,
"Rah."
me and Megan. I mean, she only like messages me with TikToks,
TikToks.
and mainly your TikToks.
Mainly
Like,
yours.
we speak in
Yeah.
just Trisha
We speak in
TikToks.
Trisha.
Wow. Oh my god. I'm
Trish
so
And
talks.
I had to like not train you into this world. At
She
first.
opened my eyes
Because
okay.
to.
he didn't know who you were, and I was like, "This is Trisha,"
Oh.
and he's like, "Why are you sending me these?" And I was like, "Just
No, I,
watch this." And
I
then he-
did. I was just like,
and
but
now
what is
he's-
happening here?
I can't
And
even
now-
imagine.
Now I'm locked in. When
Yeah,
you do
once
your
you cross
ASMR,
over,
when you do your
uh,
ASMR,
Then
I
those
am
are my favorite
locked
ones.
They're
in.
so good. ASMR.
So
I
when
love
you do the
ASMR.
makeup and you're like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who
It is so
inspired you?
nice.
How did you learn how to do that?
You know what? I did ASMR since like 2009. I've done it for so long.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's
Yeah.
why she's
You're
so
OG.
good at it.
I am
Yeah.
like an OG. I mean, there's
On your
very few things.
YouTube?
Yeah, I've done YouTube.
I watch
yeah.
your YouTubes.
Yeah, it
that
was like
makes sense.
lo-fi. Like some of my popular ones were like tapping on like an iPhone, which is like the iPhone. It was like really, really lo-fi, and people just really liked it. It's like so weird. I don't know. Yeah, it was like one of the first things that I like did on there, and I like loved it so much. And now it's like really popular again. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like YouTube was like kind of going downhill, so I started like the ASMR channel and like came back up. So I don't know. It's like kind of everything. And
You're
ASMR on
so
TikTok.
good at it.
Thanks.
I've
I
never
don't know
been
why.
like, God, I need to put on some ASMR, but he.
Oh really? You don't get the tingles. You
I
get
don't
the
get the
tingles.
I
tingles.
do.
I get like
I'm gonna be honest.
you
Yeah,
know?
like
Some people are like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching
wish.
it like ironically on my Twitch channel. I was like, guys, what is this? And then now I'm stuck because
He's
she
like,
sent me
"I love
yours,
it."
and then it started popping up on my TikTok. I'm like, this is so nice.
Yeah,
it
it's-
really like calms me down. I'm an anxious little guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
He
that's
was
why I drank so
recently-
much. I drank so much because I was so I'm
If
ball
you
of
don't
fucking
know,
eggs.
he was recently alcoholic, but
Yeah,
a
yeah.
functional
Oh.
one.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So
amazing.
no one ever had a problem with it
Yeah.
until it became a problem. And
Right.
It was.
now,
Yeah, I mean, it's secretly always a problem for me.
It was
and then
always a
I-
problem.
Right.
But like for
Started
us, we were like,
affecting
you're so fun.
Yeah.
And
You
then
get- I mean, you get in your late 20s. It's
struggling.
like, come on, man, figure it. It was messy. It was
Right.
No,
messy.
it's hard,
So
yeah.
now he's
But-
been sober for almost 2 years.
Yeah,
Wow,
I guess.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
coming up to June. Yeah.
Did you just do cold turkey or
Cold
did you go
turkey.
Yeah, just cold turkey.
Wow.
Ran
He
a
could have had a
marathon.
seizure. We should
Yeah.
have probably checked.
Probably
on
should
him.
have went to
Yeah,
the doctor,
medical.
especially because I'd fallen on my head.
He fell on his head, and that was like the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
I woke up on
in
my
a
bathroom
puddle
floor,
of
a little
blood.
bit of blood.
There's always a rock bottom.
There's
Yeah.
Was
there
that COVID?
was.
Was that
Thank
COVID time?
fuck.
It was like right after.
I was
Yeah.
pregnant in COVID, and they live in my house, and I was like, "You are not allowed to leave the house and get COVID and bring it back. I'll kill you."
Oh yeah.
So I was also like, "Hey, social butterfly,
Yeah.
be trapped in my cage."
yeah,
you know?
smart.
And I was
And
just
he
so
crumbled.
dramatic about it. I was like, I'm just gonna drink.
I was like, "What's
so
the
stupid.
Sorry for you being in this
And
nice
then,
house."
you know what happened? And you know what
Yeah.
happened is like once I got to leave the house and I went back into the world of like the party scene, I was like really fucked up one night and I'm looking around. I'm like, this isn't fun. Like this is what I was waiting for this whole COVID. And then I kind of like that's when I really lost my mind. I was like, what is fun for me? This is all I had that's fun. Like this is terrible. Then I
Yeah.
kept I don't know. I started like drinking alone.
Did
Extra.
you like going out?
No, never. I never did.
Right?
I
I
always
can't
was
see
in my
that.
apartment. People always think like, "Oh, Trisha's so crazy." I'm like, I always did all my videos in my apartment because I had
On your
no
kitchen
friends.
floor?
Yeah, I didn't go out.
Maybe.
I never did. Yeah, I never went out. Nothing. But and yeah, COVID. I still don't. And now I have an excuse because I have like I have a little
It's
baby.
the best.
yeah,
Best
I'm
excuse.
like,
of
yeah, I'm like, I
all.
got a baby, and
Like, oh, he's teething. I
Yes.
can't leave.
yes, and during pregnancy too, I literally saw no one because I got. You know what? I totally relate to you because I never got COVID the whole time, and then when I was pregnant, I got it twice, and I never left the house, and I was like, how did I like to go to
Oh
the grocery
yeah.
store?
The
so
one
I,
time I got COVID, I was like, "How?
Oh
I
my
have not
God.
left my home."
Yeah, and I was like pregnant. I was so worried because like my doctor was like, yeah, you can
Did
go
it
into like
suck?
labor early. It did. I was like, it was really bad, but my baby was totally fine. But they say you can go to like labor early if you get COVID. So I get it. Like I was like super strict on it too. I was like so nervous when I was pregnant. But yeah, I never liked going out too much. But you look great. Like usually people who are like alcoholics, they have like redness, that whatever. You look like fresh.
Thanks. I mean, I'm
just red
sweating
in
right now and I'm
general.
really nervous, but yeah, I kind of turned it around pretty well. I cut it off at 28, so I feel like
Oh,
if I kept going, it probably could have turned out
yeah.
a little messier. But yeah, just
Wow.
water, a lot of working out, running.
Yeah, now he's up with us
Wow.
and the baby at like 7 a.m.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He does
I
a
feel
cold
like-
plunge.
I-
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, yeah. We
Wait,
have
what
a
is that?
cool-
Like in the bath, like an ice bath or what?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh
Have you
my
ever
God, I
done
love-
one?
No.
Oh my God.
Wait, is it like a plunge pool?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a, no,
It's
it's
like-
like a little tub.
It's like
that
a
we bought.
bathtub,
We
but
bought
of
a
ice
bathtub.
cold water.
Wait, why? That
Oh my
sounds
God, what do you
awful.
mean
That sounds
why?
painful.
Have you not
It's
heard
so
of
good
this?
for
I
you.
would love to do it. I do anything like I do
You
medication.
would love this.
What do? You just
You
get
lay
ice?
in it and die, and
What?
then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
come
yeah.
out
You
and
die,
then you're like,
and then
I
you
feel
come back to
incredible.
life.
Wait, I was gonna say, don't you like get like shocked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like
it's amazing.
It's good for you.
My favorite
Yeah.
thing about it, there's
Okay.
so many health benefits.
Yeah.
But the best is that it trains me to work on my panic attacks. Because you basically get in and you're having one. And you're like, let's not freak out and die right now. Let's survive.
just breathe.
So they're like, breathe,
Wow.
breathe, breathe. And then you're like, you go numb after 30 seconds. So then you can just sit there for like 3 minutes. And when you get out and the sun hits your skin and your blood comes back and it tingles, it is a high that you will never find anywhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to do it because that's what I learned. Like I had I still have mental illness, but I had a really bad mental illness, so I couldn't control myself, like my emotions. So I
Yup.
started doing meditation, breathing, and I'm like an expert breather. I know that sounds like crazy, but like
Then
honestly,
you would be so good
Expert
at this.
breather.
yeah, I
Trisha,
do.
come over in the
I breathe.
mornings
Oh
and
my
do
god,
it.
I will.
I mean, it would
I'll
be.
bring
It
Bring
would,
Sam
it's
over.
also.
Okay.
I
It would
will
just
hold
be
the baby.
content.
It
Everyone
would be the
needs to
best
see.
content.
Oh my god,
They
that'd
would
be
love that.
everything. I would love that because honestly, like I do all this holistic approaches now, and I feel like I know people get mad at me when I say this. Like I feel like I cured my mental illness with it, which is like
Yeah.
uncurable. I have like borderline, whatever. But like, I seriously think it's like cured
Well,
from
you're
it.
taking care of it.
Yeah,
You know,
so I
and
can,
that's
like-
number one, especially
yeah.
being a mama.
yeah,
Let's talk about it.
yeah.
I was
Yes.
on antidepressants throughout my whole pregnancy and before and after because they saved my life.
Yeah.
And I checked with all my doctors and was like, or my psychiatrist who gave me the medicine, it was like, here's the 2 pills I'm taking. I'm about to get pregnant and have a baby. And he was like, okay, get off of this one. This one is totally safe. And all the science backs it up, and you're going to be fine. There's plenty of people who have way higher doses than you. I was on like 30 milligrams. Wow. He's like, any lower and it's water. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
So then when I had my baby and my C-section, which is always can be complicated, my baby came out asleep. It's all in my book. Check it out.
Yay.
He came out asleep, so I got no cry. And I'm in there like,
no.
where is he? And they're like, so at this point, like smiling. They're like trained to be happy during these scary fucking moments. They're telling Daryl like, so at this point, we should bring him to the NICU because he's not really breathing on his own. And I was like, what the fuck? And all the NICU nurses looked at me and were like, it's because you were on antidepressants. And his chart all his chart said was mom 27 antidepressants.
What?
And I called my doctors, was like sobbing, and they were like, there's no science that backs it up. They're just covering their ass. Like, that's fucked up that they pointed at you and was like, you're the reason.
Why did they?
And my main doctor was like, no, dude, C-sections are crazy. It's crazy traumatic for you and the baby.
Oh, yeah.
The baby came out, just didn't get squeezed out like when they go through your hoo-ha.
Right.
So like he had liquid in him and like he had breathing problems and was sleepy. And they're like, he'll wake up in 5 days, he'll be fine.
Oh my God. Why did they even say that though? Like, why?
It was fucked. It was fucked. I don't know.
Especially at that time, even if that was true. Like, why would they?
And I'm so drugged up. I was like, okay, sorry. Everyone said it would be fine. So it was fucking traumatic.
Did you try to push or did you plan the C-section?
No, well, he was breech. So he was sideways and his butt was down there. Like there was no shot.
Yeah.
But I got told by a lot of LA people, like, you should get a different doctor and push this thing out. And I was like, I'd like to survive.
Yeah.
And
the baby too.
I'd like the baby to live.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
As long as I was like, surrender, get this fucker out of me, make it safe.
Yeah.
I want to know your birth story because I heard like your water broke, but I
Yeah.
didn't know you had a C-section.
Yeah, so it was crazy. Like I had like the perfect pregnancy, like never was nauseous, never
You were
felt kicking.
gorgeous.
I loved, oh my God, pregnancy was the best thing ever. That's why when I see people pregnant on TikTok, like I feel like everyone now is with baby number 2. So many TikTokers I follow.
Get
like,
knocked
baby.
up, Trisha.
Yeah, I was like, I want you. TikTok is bad that way. Like you see someone doing it, like,
It
let's
is.
go.
Oh, that's
you
happened to
know?
me, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm 35. My husband's 10 years older than me. So we're like, we're just trying a couple, like we want 2 more kids. We'll C-section. They say what, 3 or something you can have. I don't know.
Oh,
what's
I didn't
true.
know that fucking rule.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. Maybe someone can
No,
tell us.
I heard like you don't really heal until like a full 2 years or something. Is that
Yeah,
what
they
you're
say
talking
you're
about?
they say you're supposed
Your
to wait.
insides,
Yeah, but my doctor was like, it's fine. I was like, okay. So, but yeah, we're trying, but it's hard, and it was hard the first time. But yeah, everything was perfect. Even the day, like it was 2 days early, and my water broke. Because a lot of people say their water don't break. Mine broke on the toilet, like it was like flush. I was like, oh my gosh. Went to the hospital, and I was like 10 centimeters dilated within like 2 hours. Like it was like so fast. Yeah, they're like, you're gonna start pushing, and I was like, okay, great. So I'm pushing and pushing, and it was like 3 hours, and like honestly, like the pushing, I felt like nothing was happening.
For 3 hours?
Yeah.
No.
It was weird.
No.
I don't know why they were doing that. And then my doctor finally came in and was like, oh, we should just do a C-section because the heart rate's dropping. I'm like, why did no one say this of the baby? So the baby was like ready to come out. I guess she might have been stuck or her heart rate was dropping or it was traumatic because I was pushing. But to me, it wasn't like nothing was happening because I was all numbed up too with like the epidural. And I was like, oh, I don't know if anything's happening. And I kept asking like Moses, like, are you seeing the head? He's like, no. And I was like, yeah. He's like, no, I can't. And I also thought, okay, I thought it like opens up. Like I thought your vagina like opens like a big hole. And I was like, is there a big hole down there? And he's like, no, it's the same. Like your vagina stays the same. It's like your diaphragm.
And I get like, I saw my aunt give birth.
Just like a cave.
I
You
see
see anything in there?
No, it kind of does. When the
Hello?
baby's coming out, that fucker stretches.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
and you
know.
see the whole head, and it goes like this. But
So
the
it does stretch.
inside is like going in the
Yeah,
lips.
once the head is going.
The lips
right?
are being
Okay.
stretched, and that's whether you get the tear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when people tear because the lips are like, wait.
I
And,
know.
and sometimes they're like, fuck it, we'll cut it to make it stretch with them.
Ooh.
It's a nightmare.
I don't know how people do vaginal birth. Like I really wanted to. Like I really wanted to because I love when you get it at the chest right at the end. You know?
I know.
It was
Okay, so you
great,
had
yeah.
your C-section. You were freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, because I was on so much drugs too.
Yeah, you were
I-
like, let's fucking do
Yeah,
this.
I was looped up. I was so like I really
The
didn't even
drugs
know
are
what was
great.
happening
Yeah.
at all. Like I didn't know. Like I remember seeing the baby and I was so confused. I was like confused about everything happening. My baby did cry, thank God. And then I had
You
this
don't
like sense
remember
of
like
relief.
the C-section? Maybe because you were exhausted from pushing so hard.
Honestly,
I went in there
yeah.
like, good morning, everyone. I'd like to get my baby out. And I remember every second.
Oh, you do of the
Yeah,
C-section.
Yeah.
Like I didn't smell. I didn't hear. I just.
Oh my
It
bitch,
just
what?
came out. It only took like 10
Did
minutes.
you blast music?
No.
I wish I did. I played a little song on my iPhone and I could hear like,
Oh.
I literally thought it'd be like a doctor, like a little knife, like slice.
Yeah.
Right? And I said, hey, anesthesia guy, tell me when it's going. And then I hear, zzz.
No.
And he goes, it's beginning. And I was like, fuck, what is that?
What was it? Like I don't even know what it is.
It's the saw that they open you with, bro.
Are you seeing it or you're just hearing
no,
it?
you're hearing it.
I didn't hear
and I
anything.
heard
was so-
suction and I smelled me.
Wait, I know people always say that. I literally have no idea. The anesthesiologist was talking to me and then they're like, the baby's out. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You were on
And
that
then-
double whammy.
I
was.
baby.
No, I was out of it for
You
like
had
2 days.
epidural and then you had that big drug, right?
did they give you, like,
another
fentanyl?
one? I don't know. They shot something in my back. Which I assume was epidural.
But then
and
when you
I
get the
laid down.
C-section, they do like something way more intense because you're like awake.
I just don't get the science.
So you're on
of-
a little fentanyl.
Oh, I think, yeah. I
Yeah,
was.
That'll do
what
it.
it is.
That'll do it. She's
Oh,
like,
I
I think I had a baby.
I don't know how they figure out the science of like only here down is numb. Because you're like,
Yeah.
I could do this, you know?
Oh yeah, right. How do
How
they
did
just
they
know
go-
right
Hey,
here?
Do you
stop it at
remember?
the shoulders.
I don't remember. I don't think I could feel anything because I didn't even hold her. They just brought the baby to my face and I was just
Was
like,
she okay when she came out?
Yeah, she was like totally
Crying?
fine.
Oh,
She
congrats.
she cried a little bit and then she
That's
was
my
like,
goal
yeah.
next time.
Yeah, are you gonna just do a scheduled
This one
one?
I'm scheduled. I already
Yeah.
scheduled it on a
I-
special date. That's like me and Daryl's anniversary of meeting each other.
Oh
Isn't that
my
cute?
God, I love that. Oh my
It
god,
timed
that's
up.
great.
I was like, fine, I
That's
love it.
perfect.
That's cool.
And
yeah.
it's like 9:30 in the morning. I was like,
Perfect.
oh, gorgeous. Because I have to fast. I forgot. So I was like, I won't
Oh,
be starving,
yeah,
but I'll be
yeah.
like hungry.
oh
My
my
last one was like noon, and I was like, I'm gonna eat every day.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I feel so dumb though, just as a guy, because she told me she was doing this. I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna try and push it out this time.
No,
Like, what are
my
you doing?
little fucking brother.
Everyone
where-
says that.
Yeah, like
my
what's
little
going on?
fucking
Just try and push it
brother-
out.
yeah.
My little brother the other day is watching me on the phone book my C-section, and I go, guys, we have a new birthday coming. How exciting! He goes, so you're not even gonna try?
Oh my, such a boy.
I literally, we were in a
We have no
full-blown
idea.
screaming
Yeah.
fight. I was like, I fucking hate you guys. I was like, you try to push it, you try to cut it out.
and it's like intense, like as like what do they call it? It's called like a VBAC or something, like a
A
vaginal
VBAC.
birth after
I've
C-section.
I'm a pros and cons girl. I heard
Yeah.
so many cons
so
of
many
VBACs, and I'm like, I'm
It's
good.
yeah, it's complicated. I know there was an influencer. Her name was Tammy Hambrow. She did it. She had like 2 C-sections and then a vaginal birth, and she said it was like so painful and all. She did it like natural.
Was
I
she
oh,
like,
no.
I fucking regret that? Or
I don't
was
know.
She,
She
like,
was
"That's
kind of like, I'm
great."
tough. You know, she's like an athletic influencer. So I think she was
Yeah.
just like so tough about it and stuff. Which I'm like,
good.
yeah, same. I'm like,
and
I'll
the
just-
recovery sucks my ass. Like, no option is
Yeah.
great.
no.
Like, I have stairs to get to my bedroom. I'm like, we might not.
Oh, did you go up
know?
them? I stay down.
No, my last house was 1 floor, and that was hard enough. But like
Mm.
this new house, I have like 18 stairs to
Yeah.
climb.
I know. Just stay down.
I'm
Just stay
like, We
down.
might have to reassess this whole house.
It's hard.
Yeah,
but,
it's steep.
but then vaginal birth, then you have the stitches the other way. So I was
Oh,
thinking, like, what
yeah.
is worse? Like, you know, can't stand up
I guess
or
the
can't go back and-
recovery for pushing it out is 4 weeks, and then C-section is 6 weeks.
Yeah, it was long for me. too.
Yeah,
I bled
but
for
I
6
was,
weeks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we bleed forever.
Yeah.
I did Moses pick up your diapers for you?
Yes. Oh my god, he did everything. He
Yeah,
like I never got up
dude.
with the baby once. Like he was so good.
Holy
From the
man.
outside perspective, like Moses just seems like the best husband, dad.
I
ever.
love
Like,
when
he
everything.
just seems like the man. Like
I
he,
love when
he does
like
everything.
people say he's your assistant, and you're like,
Yeah.
yes, I married my
I
assistant
know.
because I did too.
I mean,
it's the best.
My motherfucker made me breakfast. He made me
Yeah.
coffee.
It's just a good husband. People are like, I'm like, do you guys not
I'm
get
like,
loved?
this isn't an assistant. They
yeah,
just
do
don't
you not
have
get
love.
loved? Yeah.
When I
Seriously.
explain what Daryl does for me, they're like, where do I find one? I was
Yeah.
like, they exist. To the point where I'm like, he should do a master class. of,
Yeah.
like, here's how to care for someone.
Yeah, it makes me sad that so many
It makes
people
me
like
sad.
say that, like, oh, he's your assistant, he does it. I was just like, oh, or like he's the nanny for our baby, and I was like, he's the dad.
Yeah, he's
Like,
yeah, what?
it's-
My Daryl is like
Jealous.
fully stay-at-home dad for like
I-
the first year.
It's so cute. Even
with
now,
this
he brought
boy.
him
And
in,
now, yeah.
and very. I was just like, oh, I think that's so great. I think that's amazing.
We
and,
were like debating really hard on do we get a night nurse for this one because we didn't for the first one, and we were going back and forth. And people who have them love them.
yeah,
But Daryl's like, I'm gonna be jealous.
yeah.
He's
Moses
like,
is the same way.
he's like, I don't want some stranger coming in here doing what
Yeah.
I do. He's
Yeah.
like, let me be your night nurse. I'm
Insane.
like, okay.
If it was up to me, I'd be like, let's get a night nurse. Even for this one, because I like couldn't get up. I'm like, I kind of feel bad. Like you're up all the time. Like he's like, no, I
It's
want to do
for
it.
them. We still have to get up. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right, yeah.
I
Oh,
was
did
like,
you,
it's gonna
you
be
breastfed? I formula fed.
Oh,
so.
I wanted to formula feed. No,
Yeah.
I barely made milk because of C-section, right?
Yeah. I just didn't, and I know that's like people like get so mad at me for doing it. I just
Whatever,
was like,
dude.
I know.
People take pills now where you don't bring in the milk.
Yeah.
There's no more shaming ever. Fuck
Well,
off, all
my
y'all.
my nipples too. They were taken off for my breast implant, so they're like misplaced. They're like lopsided.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, seriously.
love
People
it.
can go like people saw it on my OnlyFans like, oh my god, why are your nipples like
fuck your
lopsided?
teacher.
I know. For teacher,
I mean, fuck
surgeon.
your surgeon. I want to get a boob job after all this is done. And
You don't-
I'm
you don't
not
have
gonna
one?
Pick your person.
Yeah,
no,
no,
these are my originals.
Oh,
These are my OGs.
wow.
I've been told my nipples are too small to breastfeed,
Oh,
which makes no sense.
Yeah, that's
But,
weird.
I know,
That's
but
a nipple.
I just never like when I pumped for 3 months because like the most I could pump out of my body
Yeah.
for a whole day, a whole night was like 1 serving. And I was like,
Oh.
cool. What's that gonna fucking do? So then we would do formula, magic bottle, and then formula.
Oh, wow. So you did a
And
combination.
I was exhausted.
Yeah.
It was fucking miserable.
It sounds awful, and I was just like, and I just couldn't like mentally, I wasn't there to like feed, and so I was
It's
I was
miserable,
scared.
dude.
I like the first few weeks, I was like, I
Fed
shouldn't be a
is
mom.
best.
Yeah. So I was like,
oh,
this, yeah.
you went through it all, didn't
Yeah.
you?
So that's why I was like, I can't
now
do
you
this.
have me, dude. You can text me. I can be like, fuck all that.
I love having mom friends. Like I never had like friends before, but
Yep.
now ever since having her, I've had like all these friends.
That's why I
within-
fucking wrote this book, because I was like, I need so many friends, and I bet you do too.
Yeah, or like just being real about it, because you are so like real about that
I'm
kind of
open.
stuff. Yeah, I think that's good, and I think more people are being that way. But C-section was like taboo. Like there's another influencer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you know her, Abby.
Abby, yeah.
Herbert. Yeah, she got so much hate for saying
Oh
she was
my
getting
God.
a C-section.
I texted her. I go,
yeah,
she was one of the reasons I booked my second one. 'Cause
really.
She was so brave and went
Yeah.
out there. I was like, I'm doing it. I was like, what made you decide that? Like,
yeah.
tell me why.
No,
And
it was-
She knew someone who did a VBAC that like almost died.
Yeah, because it also like can erupt like your, I don't know, this whole thing,
Yeah,
like your
you can
uterus could, like, yeah.
explode.
So
Her
it's just-
friend that happened to them and then needed a blood transfusion. Oh,
Yeah.
nightmare.
Yeah.
I was like, C-section. Let's just do what we know.
Yeah, honestly, we almost were gonna plan one at the beginning. I was like, no, I gotta do C-section. I was too scared to give vaginal birth. But then, like when I saw videos, I was like, no, I want to do that. And then it just happened to be a
No, I
C-section.
don't.
Yeah, I know.
I am such a bitch with pain. I don't know. Like the long pain sounds so tough for me, but
yeah,
the pain after is long as well. So
Yeah.
either way, it sucks.
epidural was great though. I don't people who don't get
Love.
epidurals, it's like amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
no. We love an epidural.
Yeah,
I can't
same.
wait for mine.
What about you?
Princess, yeah.
Your
Does he have
epidural?
kids?
Yeah. Do you want kids?
Yeah, he
I
does.
don't know.
He
I'm
wants
having
so
a really
many.
good time as
Listen,
the
I
fun
need
uncle.
Malibu.
I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
I need Malibu Barbie to be my kid's cousin. 'Cause
Yes.
we're not gonna fucking have any with these guys.
Oh my gosh. Down.
I mean, J-Train, he looks like he's going to eventually, he might have some kids.
He might have a kid?
He seems,
He has
Wait.
like a game plan. My
Who?
younger brother has a girlfriend.
Oh.
A girlfriend.
yeah, I need to have a
and he's
girlfriend
like-
first, and then I can start maybe
Wait,
thinking about kids.
He's never dated anyone.
Yes, I have.
I thought you
sorry.
were dating.
Who have you dated?
Chris?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Wait, what?
no.
Wait, you said girlfriend.
They're single. He's
Yeah.
straight.
I,
Did you think he was gay this whole time?
Oh, wait, isn't that?
Listen,
I'm
What-
so
Love it.
confused right now.
I just,
I didn't know. Well, you also
I
said you-
love Chris, and, you know,
Oh.
Listen,
dudes kissing dudes is just
We
whatever.
climbed
Like,
up-
yeah,
we
like,
climbed the Australian
Okay.
Bridge.
yeah, it was a
and
magical
it was like,
moment.
It was like couples. You know, it was like my parents and then me, my
And
husband.
I was coupled with Chris.
And he was coupled with Chris, and I said, "Kiss."
Yeah. And I
Oh.
said,
And
just
then I
come here.
took a
I
picture.
initiated, and
Wow.
He
was-
went in
I-
hard. He
yeah, it
went in
was
hard.
great. I mean,
So
how
what-
could you
yeah.
turn down a kiss from Chris Olsen, the
Right.
hottest guy on TikTok? You
Right.
know, he's a handsome
We all
boy.
kiss each other.
Yeah,
Well, we
and
don't.
also
I
it's
love
just
it,
it's
but
just
we-
love, you know, like
I kiss
Yeah.
my friends.
I love
kiss,
it.
I kiss Drew Barrymore every time I go on her show.
Oh my
'cause I just
god,
love
she's
kissing
she's
women.
like that. She's another
She has
TikTok
the
queen.
best
Like I just love
lips.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
well, it's
lips.
soft. She just kisses
Yeah.
with her full heart.
No, she seems
I love
everything.
that.
just
Yeah.
dudes kissing dudes.
I
Just,
didn't know.
I was like, Christopher.
Well, I also would make sense. Like your brother would be like a fabulous gay guy. You know what I mean?
I
was like,
fucking wish, bitch.
Megan's
I
dream.
fucking dream.
Because when he
at
said she was
night.
sending my TikToks to you, I was like, well, he must be gay. Like, no straight guy is gonna watch my videos.
I was a straight man.
He's
I am
gay, yes.
such a
Right.
fan. I love your shit.
Oh my
I think
No,
you're
he's
so
like
entertaining.
East Coast bro.
Oh, wow.
You are
Oh.
so entertaining.
What?
Like it's crazy.
the
to me.
Okay,
fuck?
this is a whole different thing. Well, in that
Yeah.
case, my sister is 32 and single.
Hello.
She also is looking for a guy. She's been single for like 5 years.
Oh
and we've been trying. I'm shook though. Like I had no
Wait,
idea.
did you know that he was straight?
Yeah.
It's always a
I
question.
didn't know.
Let him question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let him
that's
guess.
crazy. No, it's good. I
Surprise.
guess. Yeah. I had no idea.
No,
That's
I'm gonna have sisters, and I'm waiting for them, and I'm praying for them because
Wow,
they're
yeah.
not there
Yeah,
yet.
I just you
He
know.
won't fucking do it.
Wait, what?
He
No.
also got waitlisted on Raya. It's sad. It's
Oh,
okay.
Raya declined me. So.
Oh, okay. Yay, you're not alone.
Yeah,
I love you.
at least you're waitlisted. Mine was
That-
literally
I know.
declined.
I was like, what are we getting into college?
It's the
Like,
same thing.
same
It's the
shit.
same thing.
wow, wait, so how do you meet
baby.
girls? How do you meet them?
He doesn't.
It should
Uh,
be very easy with your sister
I
too,
do
like,
meet
right?
women out and about. I just started going out again. Sobering up, it was difficult. I was like, this
I
is
gave
not,
him time with
This
that.
is not
It's been
fun.
2
Yeah,
years.
I needed
Yeah.
I needed time.
Yeah. That's
But
fine.
yeah, it's through friends or
Never.
maybe some DMs of
DMs.
people from the past, like, hey, I'm it's interesting age right now. Like some girls are like, I'm single now. I was like, oh, I thought you were like married. Like
Oh,
what happened there?
yeah,
And then they're
yeah.
like, we want to hang out. So stuff like that.
I run him
I
everywhere. Like when I'm on Drew Barrymore, he's in the audience. And I go, my brother, say so.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's actually so smart. And
I
I'm
think I'm going to manifest it.
Yeah,
a nightmare.
for sure. For sure. Even doing this podcast, I feel like so many girls would be DMing you. That's
They do.
No, mainly
No.
gay guys. Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
because but that's the energy. That's what I thought you put
That's
out.
what you give off,
Yeah.
my guy.
So maybe just be. I mean,
just an ally, just love
we're big
everybody.
allies.
I love it. I love that though. So interesting. So you don't reply to DMs. You don't check DMs.
I mean, I check them. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I
you
check
do?
'em. I see. There's
It's
nothing
just,
really in there
like
that's
fans
too exciting.
will come into and be like,
It's
I'll
hard.
audition. And we're like, whoa, no.
Yeah, could never do that.
It's
Um,
hard. Yeah, it's
but
hard.
I'm finally just not really concerned with that part of my life. Like I'm enjoying this process of
Yeah.
kind of being okay with myself, by myself, and just enjoying life.
He's
that
such
way.
a superhuman now, though. It's like
Yeah.
the Ryan today that we see, if I showed this person to like 2018 Ryan,
Right.
he'd be like, no fucking shot. Like,
Yeah, I was
wakes
like
up
just
in
a
the
messy
morning.
party boy that kind of
That's
just
amazing.
ran around.
My younger
But
brother
what
still
a-
sleeps until 3.
Oh,
But we're gonna
where's
work on that.
he?
He does music stuff
He
all
does-
night.
he
He's
produces.
grinding. He's a
He
producer.
produced Mother.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
so
okay.
He's
Where is
talented. I
Justin?
make
He's
him
probably
work.
sleeping. It's
He's
okay.
probably
here?
sleeping. Yeah.
probably- yeah.
He's
You have a whole
still fucking-
your
Oh,
whole
we all
family
live here.
affair.
Oh, yeah.
I love
I'm
that.
a middle child of 2 boys, and they live in my house.
I love that so much. My mom and sister live down the street from me, but ultimately I want them to live. We all
Yeah.
live on a compound.
You'll
Like you said,
get
like the
it.
Jenners, like they all live together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
the
dream.
goal. I love that, and it's so rare to find in LA, like people close with their family.
Yeah,
It's such
and
a
you
big
notice
thing.
like they're the happier ones.
Always.
you know.
Because you know what, you can trust them. You don't get like screwed over. They're not like exposing you on the internet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I never had an assistant
Some
either.
families,
Nothing.
some families are hard though. I've heard people sell tickets to
Oh.
Thanksgiving.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Like
No, there's-
influencers or?
No, like famous like musicians. Their cousins will be like, "Do you want to
Oh.
have dinner
What?
with this
Yeah,
famous
I feel
person?"
like if I did like a
Like, if
post,
he-
like,
yeah.
come to
well, we're-
Thanksgiving with the train.
The extended family can get
lucky.
messy. We're very like tight knit. The extended family, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're it's so much. Our Thanksgivings are
Gotcha.
small, but
Same.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it smaller each year.
yeah. You don't want to have
Okay.
anyone selling tickets to
Yeah.
your Thanksgiving. Wow. Did you want kids? You want long term relationship? Like if your ideal, like dream woman came, would you have long term relationship?
Yes, definitely. I don't know about the kids. I don't know.
It's
I feel like if
scary.
I meet someone and she's inspires me, like if I'm like, oh, you'd be an amazing mom. I think I could be an okay dad. I don't really know. I don't have
I
like
mean,
a career.
Daryl-
Like I don't know
yeah.
what the fuck I'm doing.
No,
Like,
but
in
literally
next
you have the
year.
best career.
He's a career.
I don't.
You tell him.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
are you
very
kidding me?
East Coast hates himself. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, I get it. I still feel that way. I still feel imposter syndrome. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god, I don't have
yeah.
a job. Like it's so because
Yeah.
everyone's like, get a real job, and I'm like, okay, like
It
it's
is
yeah.
my job.
Yeah, no, and you have the best one. Not
It's
only do you
tough
like,
to like look around and go, "Oh, I'm doing great."
yeah,
You
Right.
know?
Right. I
It's-
mean,
yeah.
it is a great
I
setup.
do
Like
it
you saw my
still.
setup, but I'm like, I live with my sister. Like,
No,
No,
you're just
but-
seeing all negative.
yeah, no, but that's like I can't, and that's what everyone wants. Like, look, when you think I love the Kardashians, I keep talking about them, but they like live next to each other. You know what I mean? They all like live together. Like
Right.
Kylie lived. I think that's like the greatest thing. I think, and also where you guys live, like humble queen over here, but
Yeah.
like it's insane, and I won't even say any much more. But I'm
We
like.
gave her a tour.
I've never seen a house like this in my life ever. Like,
Really?
I've been to like castles and like Czech Republic and I've never seen like something so amazing.
Wait, I'm honored.
Even JoJo Siwa's house, like I love her house. It's like candy
I love
everywhere.
her,
But
yeah.
I mean, this is like next level. This is like,
Wow.
everything. It's beautiful.
pretty chill
That makes
over
me so
here.
happy.
No, yeah. Why would
We've
you
been
want to
in
live
construction
anywhere?
for 3 years and we're over it.
Ah,
So it's good to
it's-
know it's working.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Amazing. It's beautiful. I want to move in. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
I want you to know that we can take out anything, not
Okay.
to be scary.
Okay.
We could take out anything you want. If
Okay.
you're like, oh, I said this and I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
or
Okay.
anything like that.
Oh no, I'm
Okay.
nervous.
You shouldn't be nervous. We're
Okay,
not
it's
going to
fine.
go. I know all your history and I'm not going to disrespect you.
Okay,
Ready?
it's fine.
This morning,
Uh-oh.
we all gathered for breakfast and we watched you squirt. This episode is sponsored by Fidelity's Women Talk Money. Woo woo! Anyone else need a little help and instructions when it comes to finances? I know I do. Maybe a little, maybe a lot.
A lot. I need a lot. 100%. I need a lot.
I always feel so intimidated when it comes to talking about money and answering our listeners' questions, but now we have the Fidelity Women Talk Money community. I'm so glad for this. I love and know that our listeners will also love the events, the newsletters, and the workshops. All of the content, it's so inspiring and so helpful.
Fidelity's Women Talk Money is a growing community for women by women, and the best part, it's totally free and easy to access.
Mm-hmm. It's all real talk about the stuff like pay gap, the pink tax, the mom tax, the single girl tax. They want you to know about what makes finances different for women and also what you can do about it. Okay? We love you, Fidelity. Mwah.
Whether you just want to tune into a virtual event, you have questions, or you'd like to make some major moves with your money, Women Talk Money is here to guide you. They'll help you take the next step to help your money work harder.
Period. Don't miss out. Join the Women Talk Money community today. Go to fidelity.com/work. That's fidelity.com/WORK. Work.
Loved it.
Okay, that went that's a good direction. I thought it was going to go somewhere else. Okay.
No,
I'm happy to talk about this.
fucking know
So
you.
much and so powerful. It was the most impressive thing that I've ever seen.
So Ryan said, I've seen her squirt. And
Yeah,
I was like,
I
"You
initiated.
have?"
Yeah,
I was like, what
loved
the
it.
fuck?
Oh,
I
thank
want
you.
to see.
Again, I am a fan.
Right. So I
See,
was
that makes more sense that you'd be straight watching that. I'm like, okay.
yeah. I was like, I want to see. And then it turned into me and my managers and everyone gathering. Like, ow! And because my favorite part of you, the quotes that I always do is when you're eating pizza on that old podcast, and you were like, it's gonna be tough to squirt after this, and I was like, such a queen,
because it's pressure. It's
because
pressure.
you're a hustler,
Yeah.
and you work your ass off, literally,
Yes.
and it inspires me. I just can't.
Are you
First of
gonna
all,
do that? Meghan Trainor squirting.
I just can't
That would
squirt.
be crazy.
Sorry, brother. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was like just pee.
Yeah.
Is it pee?
No,
Are you peeing? Are you drinking a lot of water?
Drinking a lot of water.
Yeah, you drink a lot of water for that.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
so how's
sure.
that not pissing?
But it is. It
It's like a
totally
mix.
is that too. It totally is too. Like if you
But
drink it during
is it
sex,
coming through a different hole?
I think it comes through the same hole.
You don't
I
know
the
anything about
science.
squirting?
I don't know
You've never
nothing
asked
about
any of your friends
squirt.
about squirting?
None of my friends can squirt.
None of your friends squirt? I've experienced a few. It just happens.
Do you like it? Because some guys don't like it because it can have a urine smell sometimes.
I'm not mad
So
at
if
it.
it's
I'm just
not
like, whoa,
piss,
what is
Guys like it because
If
it
it's
does.
not piss, what is it?
I guess it's like female like ejaculate or something. I don't know. To me, I think it's part pee, part just whatever's in there because you know like there is like ejaculation. They say you can get like pregnant if you like orgasm better because it's like mixing all the things. I don't know if that's true, but but I had to like learn it. So I like went into
You had to learn?
yeah.
So I could learn.
There's a tutorial.
I don't want to do it. It's going to be fucking
No, I
messy.
sent you a
My
tutorial.
husband's like, you don't want this.
No,
I
it's
promise.
so much work and it's so much pressure and it's probably not good for you either because it's just like a lot. It's just like a lot. But I learned it. So you have to drink like a liter of water for the videos, right?
Yeah.
Probably the one you
Okay.
guys saw was
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
3-minute one where it just like
No,
wouldn't stop
I
coming
was
out.
like, it's not real. But this one, like the iPhone almost like fell down because it was like, and I was like, ow.
It is.
I was
clitoral
like,
sti-
maybe it's real. Maybe it is real.
well, it is like stimulation with your clit. You know, you have to
Yeah.
like push it a lot and stuff like that. And then the key is to get it to project, right? Otherwise, it kind of just pees and leaks
Otherwise,
out.
it's a waste.
You have to like rub it back and forth. So it's like squirting. That's how you get the squirt. Like so it's like otherwise it goes in like a river down. Because I was doing it wrong. I'm like, oh, I'm just like peeing on myself and it doesn't look good. But but you want to drink the water
You
so it's
mastered
clear.
it now.
Yeah.
Have you seen this? Oh. I mean, I had to look today. Yeah.
I think
Because I don't have like an OnlyFans account.
It's
like,
nice
where
to
I
know
can
too
go
that it's a
on.
real like talent because
It's nice to know how much
talent.
work you had to put into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot. There's like I said, there's like good tutorials on like OnlyFans.
You
where
make
like,
it look easy, baby.
Thanks, thank you. I was really good at it. I haven't done it in like a couple years, but that video still makes money. So I saw a lot of like my
We
old
were talking-
content.
we
yeah, it's
were
like the
like-
old recycled.
Yeah.
As long as you have
That's the
one,
move.
Dude,
I've been
you'll
making
make
new.
cash from that.
Oh, you've been making new too.
but not like masturbating ones or anything like that. There was a summer where I was like full on. I'm gonna be a porn star. This is like my
Hell
career
yeah,
path.
porn star summer.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was
that.
everything. It was really fun actually in that moment. And then I met Moses, and then I was like, okay, let me not do this anymore.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and I kind of
Was he like, stop it or no?
no, well, you know, I actually met him
He's
before.
like, I'll film it.
Totally, he totally was.
Yeah.
No, but I met him before, and then I was doing OnlyFans and kind of, I don't know if I like feel like comfortable with this, so we just didn't date. And then like after a summer, I made like a ton of money. I mean, I made like millions of dollars in like months.
bank
You know,
'em in there.
yeah, it was crazy. Like people, I think were like shocked, and I don't know, it's crazy. People can make so much money off of it. And so then I made like a good portion of money, and I was like, you know, I can retire after like 3 months of porn. So I did that, but I
Do
still,
that.
yeah. But
I
not-
beg
yeah.
my friends to sell their feet. I beg them.
Feet is
when they
everything.
like when they're struggling to pay rent out
Yeah.
here in LA because it's fucking
Yeah.
expensive. I'm like, well, you're burning money in my face because you have hot feet
Oh.
and you are not showing the
How do you know
world.
hot feet? Because I
I
don't know.
don't. I have good feet. I know my
Do
feet
you?
are cute. Yeah, they're
Mine are
cute.
bad. Mine are chubby and Flintstone. They're like flat.
Oh.
What are yours? Are yours
Well, some people
arched?
might like that.
No,
Mine
I
look
tried.
dainty and little. They're like tiny. They're like
Oh.
little size 6, 7.
Oh my god.
7?
Don't know your size.
When I'm pregnant, they jump up. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But they look like skinny people feet. And I'm
Oh,
like,
you are skinny. You are so tiny in person.
Well,
I know we're not supposed to comment on people's bodies, and I totally respect that. Like, I know we're not supposed to say small or whatever.
Love it.
But you
Thank
are
you.
like
no, my
You're so
one
petite.
comment that my fans go out to me for my whole career, but like in the beginning too, sucked.
it's the
I
worst.
got it in Australia. They're like, "You're not as big as I thought you'd be."
I know. People
And
say
I'm
that
like,
to
"Oh,
me
you
too.
fuckhead.
I
That's
know.
not a compliment.
No, but it is
They're
crazy.
like, "Oh, you're not even that big." And I'm like, "Oh, I want to fucking slap
At the end of the day, it's kind of a compliment.
know,
I
it
mean, like,
is.
you look great. You
No,
know?
they mean it nice, but it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Ariana does that whole thing being
Yeah.
like, don't comment on people's bodies. Because
Right.
it is so
Yeah.
true. Like, no matter what, you like will offend someone, whatever. It's
Yeah,
even when
either
people lose
way.
weight, they're like, you look great. And I was like, okay, whatever. But I remember when All About the Ways came out, and I remember everyone was making a big deal because they thought, like, in my head, I was thinking, like, oh, a plus size girl. And I watched it back, like, I'm like, oh my God, she was like not even. But it's like a lot of people, like Anna Nicole. I was like,
Yeah,
she
isn't
wasn't
that
even
crazy? When we
fat.
watched that, I was
Hero.
like, you're so
I
you're
was
so
tiny.
tiny.
But also,
you're-
they fucking put me in a corset in
Yeah.
the fucking video.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
was
not
like,
like that?
No, I didn't know.
I think that was the first time you ever
I
worn
wore-
that. You're like, Ryan, I
I
cannot breathe.
wear, look at me. I wear hoodies and black. I wear
Right.
black on black. And they were like, how do you feel about pastel? And I was like, awesome.
Oh, it
And
wasn't
I
your
was-
idea. I thought it would be like your
No.
creative.
No, I was fucking just like,
She was thrown into
sure.
that machine.
I had no
she was like 19
manager.
years old.
They
You were
put this outfit on me
19.
and I was like, well, this is like a cartoon character, right? Like, I'll
Mhm.
never have to look like this.
Right.
And then they put on the corset and I'm dying and I've never heard of this. And I was like, I just feel like this isn't about what I wrote, you know? Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
a
not-
hypocrite, you know?
Right.
So, it
That's
was
true.
fucking crazy.
But you've always been good like that. Well, I forgot the name. Was it No? The one where they like photoshopped you, like they did filters and you're like, no, put me
or
back to my.
Me too, yeah,
Me too. Yeah, with the blue
because
dress.
I fucking checked those videos. I zoom in.
Yeah.
We all approved it. We were like, this looks great. Immediately when it came out, I was like, that's not the video I approved. What is this?
But that's
And
amazing.
I my first thought was like, why are my fans fucking photoshopping me? Like, I look ridiculous. It's not even
Oh,
real.
yeah, because they
I'm
would screenshot the
skinnier.
video and put it on Instagram.
I was
And she
like,
was looking at her tag photo. She's like, Ryan, what the?
I was
do
like,
look
why
like
would they
this?
do that to me? I look skinnier than the dancers who have been
Yeah.
dancers their whole life.
So yeah, right.
And then I went on YouTube and it was that fucking video. And I was like, bro, rip it down. And then I'm in a
Wow.
hotel room and on the news, because I went on Snapchat and was like, my team fucked up. Be right back. And on the news, they're like, Meghan Trainor rips down her video for photoshopping her. And I was like,
It was everywhere. It was so big,
I
but
was
it
like,
was so cool. Like I just thought that's the message. That's like the
Yeah.
message right there
I just-
because
yeah.
Photoshop is cool, but also like you don't need it.
I
Most
like
people don't need
Photoshop.
it.
Like when I had Spanx and I was doing a photo shoot for the cover of something, I said, "Hey guys, my Spanx are fully out of this skirt, like you could see them." And they're like, "We'll get it in post, right on the cover, Spanx everywhere."
Oh, I
and
kind of
was
live
like,
for that.
"Okay."
You gonna
I was
Photoshop
like-
that out?
They were like, "We're sorry." I was like, "Fuck you guys." It's
Yeah.
fine." So now I just know I'm like, okay, I don't trust anyone.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But you've always been good
especially
like that.
like in all these jobs, dude, are all men.
Yeah, yeah.
Men, straight fucking men.
Yes.
And they're like, we got the lighting already. I'm in a dark room. I'm like, my boys.
I know.
Ever seen the Kardashian chat?
Yeah, I
I
know.
need some fucking light.
This is Kardashian status. I feel like we're blurred out.
yes,
I'm
bitch.
like, I
we
love
can't-
it.
I was like, I want to be Mariah Carey. Like, is she there? Is
It's
she
so
not?
good. Yeah, it's all about lighting.
That's what I
if
want.
You have good
So
lighting.
that's
then
why I
it's
wrote
good.
Mother too, because I was so angry. Still 10 years almost of being like, can you please put on the light here and here? And they're like, yeah, okay. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking proving to you that's gonna be good.
I forgot you had Chris Jenner. We were just talking about how Chris.
Oh.
We were seeing Chris and stuff.
Yep,
How
that's
do
why
you
I
get
went
all
to
these
her
things?
house.
You are so like. How are you so connected? I get like you're a superstar, but like Britney Spears. Wait, what?
No.
Oh.
Just kidding.
I'm like, is that real?
no, I'm not
How
allowed
come
to say that
I've
anymore.
never. Okay.
They're like, stop doing that joke.
Oh. Okay.
No,
I'm like, is it real?
I have really good management. Like a lot of,
Oh.
everyone in our industry is like, I fucking hate my managers.
Yeah.
I have the best.
Oh.
And they are friends.
Phenomenal team.
They're
yeah,
like,
that makes.
And
they're
connected.
friends with the Kardashians. So I was like, do you think that we could ask Auntie Chris if she would do it?
That's where
And
it
I
is
was like,
at.
I know she'll say
Yeah.
no, but like I was taught this year the worst thing you could do is ask and just
Yeah.
always ask. Because what if they say yes? And that's why we finally asked you.
I love.
I was like, she's gonna say yes, guys. I'll DM her myself.
No, oh my god, I'm the opposite.
Do
of that. I
you?
get fear rejection. I don't like to ask
Right?
anything.
Fuck it. Do it.
Yeah,
Ask. They might say
never.
yes.
I never can.
Do you remember when I DM'd you 18 years ago?
Wait, it's so funny because I remember you DM'd me one time and I DM'd you back and I never heard back because you wanted to like go get our nails done in like Hollywood or something. Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
No.
I just told
Or maybe
you.
it
I
wasn't.
said no. I did say like I just love how honest you are online, and I love.
Oh.
I think you were like in the middle of getting hate for something, and I was like, dude, I fucking love you and how honest you are, and I just love your content. And
Oh.
I just like I adore you, and you were like, thanks, girl, you're amazing. blah, blah, blah. And
Oh,
then
maybe
that
I
was
invited
it.
you to hang out. I never heard from you again.
Maybe,
or something,
maybe it was
'cause
like,
I probably was like,
I think I was like, let's hang out sometime. And
oh,
we
maybe
just
that was
never
it.
did or
Yeah,
something.
I was so excited. No, you were like the first like female celebrity to like DM me. You know, I was like so excited.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I have like you and like Brittany and like I don't even know anyone else. Maybe Pamela Anderson too. I was like so excited. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe because you know when you like are on the internet, right? And like traditional media stars, like you're like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Like traditional people like watch YouTube. You know what I mean? Now YouTube's gone down the hill, but
Oh,
it's
I-
always
I stalk you, bitch.
Right.
Wait, we have so many questions.
Okay,
I
okay.
have Like,
I love you.
I love you so much. You don't tag when you're doing an Arby's thing.
Yeah,
You
what's
don't
with
even
the
tag them,
cosplay?
AKA, they're not paying you to do it.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh
Are
well,
they?
no, the opposite.
Wow.
The opposite. So I had I don't even. Well, anyways, there was like this crazy hate page of me that was like obsessively like everybody I would tag, they just go and be like, this person is racist, homophobic. Like they would just like do
what
this
the fuck?
like they would like do spam accounts of like 50, 100 people. So the companies would actually like take down they would repost my videos and then take them down because they thought like, oh, who's this person? She's this awful person. So I stopped tagging people in general. So now I had to go a step further and be like, I'm not associated with the company. Like they're not paying me because these people were so. Even Jamba Juice sent me like a free gift, like a free gift card and like a visor, and I was like, okay, let me put it on. And they got so much hate from these like hate
what
group.
the fuck?
But then I had my TikTok people go and be like, could you leave love on Jamba Juice's account because like
All
whatever.
you're doing is saying how amazing they are.
Right.
And eating their fucking food that you
know.
bought.
It's better now. It's so much better now. But like there was a time where I was like, okay, I shouldn't tag these companies. But you know what? No, but now they're all cool. Like Wendy sent, they just sent me stuff for free. Honestly, I'll do it for like a free gift card. I was like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? Because I love it anyways.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't
love
you just
watching
fucking, you
those.
love that shit.
Yeah,
like,
I
you just
love it.
love Wendy's or love.
I love it.
What
You should be
Cane's
in
when
their
you work-
commercials.
Yes.
working
Oh,
at Cane's.
Cane's let me just come in and
They're
like
great.
do it. Yeah, they were great.
The
And they
smartest
were
one is the
awesome.
first one of those that finally goes, all right, Trisha, do our commercial. It will
Yeah,
be
I would
dude.
love
fucking
one day, but I don't
genius.
know because of the squirting videos. I don't think I can do both.
No,
I don't think it matters. I
think
don't-
so.
Well, on this podcast, I am foul, and like I'll be on the Today Show, and they're like, "And your podcast with your brother," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's rated R."
But
Like,
And
don't
you're on a
fucking go
specific
there.
site where it's 18 plus. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
steps that goes into that. If your kid is
I
like
look
somehow
at you
gets
like
a credit card and gets
hustling
on there.
fucking wifey mom.
yeah,
That's like,
I love.
I'm gonna
yeah.
work forever. And
I
get my
love
shit
it.
done.
Oh, I've always loved making money because I'm a Taurus, so I just like love making money. People like you because I still post on YouTube every day, even though like YouTube was like going
You're
downhill.
constantly
I
going.
just love it. I
What does
love
your
it.
calendar look like?
It's like not that busy because I'm usually from home again. So like when I do get something like this, I'm like always really excited.
Is
I
it
plan
like
the whole
on
day.
the go? You're like, I'm just gonna do this, or do you plan it out?
Like my like content.
Yeah.
Oh, just like on the go because I don't do anything. But when I get like collab with people like TikTok, it's interesting because like there's people that want to collab. So it reminds me of like old school YouTube when we used to like all collab with each other. So like TikTok's been like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm like I've met some cool people off there, and it's like yeah, just do it on the like fly. I'm not busy at all, really. I mean with my baby of course, but other than that, like I don't do much. And it's like this is like my 1 week thing that I'm doing. So that's why I like plan the whole outfit and the glam. I'm like okay, this is gonna be my outing.
You look so great.
And then you'll
Yeah.
get like 40 TikToks. It's so
yeah,
brilliant.
I know. And when I left, I was like, "Did you get some TikToks before?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, I never. I was like nervous, and so I was like,
It's
okay,
brilliant.
let's do it." Thanks. I try and get the most I can.
Every
out
time
of
I
it.
have glam on, my team's like, "What about a TikTok?" And I'm like,
You're like, I'm tired.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
you
I'm
are like
done.
hustling. I think the difference too is like you're like you have a talent. I feel when someone has a talent,
you
get away
have
with
a
more.
talent. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, you have
have
so many
talent.
talents.
Oh,
Like, what's
fuck.
happening
I'm
with
supposed to make
my
you read this
TikTok?
book.
Yeah, hold on. One second.
Oh, here's
What's
my
happening on
talent.
my TikTok
Talent.
is I'm seeing like they're like Trisha Paytas has lived 100 lives. Like now it's you like in Eminem's music video.
Yeah.
Like all these are
Bitch.
resurfacing that I didn't realize it was you. Of like, oh my.
I was like, you
fucking
didn't
God.
know that, bro? I've known
I'm
all these things.
so out of the loop. Like
Well, you were probably so young. How much younger? You're 30. You said.
I'm 30.
So you're 5 years younger, and you're younger. You're.
I'm 29.
29. Yeah.
We're a year and 5 days apart.
Oh, you're younger. So this is-
Yeah.
I'm
the older.
younger.
Oh.
Everyone fucking says that. It's
No,
fine.
I know,
It's because
I
I'm
know.
more successful. It's fine.
Yeah, she has her shit together. I totally
It
get
makes
it.
sense.
So okay, so you're the middle.
I'm
Right?
like a
You said the
wife
middle.
with
Yeah.
a baby or two.
So you're 20. Oh yeah. So you guys are. Oh my god. Like really.
We're
are. So-
Irish twins. 5 days apart.
Oh wow, I wanted to do that with mine. We were trying to get pregnant so quick right away, you know, to do the like being close in age because it's cool. And
How
That
do
is
you-
the greatest name ever.
Yeah, how did you do
Because
that?
I was so worried. I was like, it's gonna be amazing, but like, what if she botches it? Like, what if it's too fucking crazy?
Crazy.
And you nailed it.
Thank you.
I'm not gassing you out. Like,
Thank
you
you.
fucking nailed it.
Yeah, I've always had good baby names, and I've
Yeah.
always had Malibu Barbie since I was like a 10-year-old. Like
'Cause
that
it
was
could-
always my
she
name.
could be Malibu. She could be Barbie. She
Yeah.
could be Barb. She could be Mal.
Oh, well, I always wanted Barbie.
Boo.
Right. I liked Barbie, but it was kind of like an older name. And then to like
Yeah.
convince my husband, he liked Malibu because he like is ocean and all that stuff like
Oh,
that. So I was like,
perfect.
and he's from Israel, so
you
we
were
don't
like
have.
Malibu. fuck
Right,
you.
exactly. He doesn't have like middle names, so he didn't care. He's like, oh, we don't have middle names in Israel. So I
Oh,
was like, perfect. We'll
even
just
better.
throw in Barbie there. so
So
he likes it. Now
fucking
he loves it.
good.
When he introduces her, he says, this is Malibu Barbie. And I was like, okay, you don't have
It's
to say
the-
the full
it's-
name.
It's so sick though. It's
good.
yeah,
awesome.
no,
I
it's the
hate
best.
naming my kids. It's
Wait,
so
really?
hard.
Oh, I have so many good ones. I would love to have 10. I have so many good ones.
Okay, what's your next good one?
for a girl or
I
boy?
won't steal it for a girl.
Oh, girl.
My girl name sucked. It was like Millie.
Okay,
or-
girl
I-
names are actually really hard. We had
They're
so
hard,
many.
dude.
I have to look at my phone. I have a whole list. I liked Sugar Cookie.
Wow, that's fucking great.
I like that one. Trust me, I would name my next one that, but my husband
Sugar
is
is
not
so
about it.
good.
Sugar is so cute, and I have this like there's one of my friends. Do you know the Sugar and Spice on TikTok? The drag queen voice. Yeah.
Love.
So I got to meet him, and so I was just like, oh my god, your name's Sugar. That's so cool. So I thought Sugar Cookie's such a cute name, but yeah.
It's so good.
Of course, Wednesday. It's popular now, but I like the name Wednesday for
It's
like
nice
a girl.
name.
Yeah,
But
fire.
Rupert Grint, I think the boy from Harry Potter named his daughter Wednesday, so it's not as unique as I thought. I was like,
Oh.
yeah.
Ruined.
Yeah, I like how like
Taken.
the unique names, but yeah, there's so many good. I like so many.
I like
Oh,
names that I don't know anyone with that name.
right. Renesmee from Twilight, I thought was so pretty. The little baby from
Oh.
Twilight. Anyways, he didn't
The
like that
actual
either.
baby, he didn't watch that. He's
He
straight.
didn't.
I told you.
I don't know Twilight.
But Twilight's so good. We just
Twilight's
watched it
so
for the first
fucking good.
time, like couple months ago. When I was pregnant, we watched
To
it.
the point where I almost wish you were still on drugs, so I could be like, get really high and let's watch this and laugh.
It's crazy.
It's so good.
It's so good.
There's
I mean, I'm
action.
pretty-
There's emotion.
I can get there. I can get on that energy.
What's your movie vibe? Like if you had a movie to watch
He
all the
loves
time.
the triangle one.
What?
Triangle of
Triangle of
Sadness was great.
Sadness.
I've heard
you
of
don't have to
it.
watch it.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
god,
Don't watch
sounds
Great.
deep.
I like scary.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
No, I can't do scary.
Scary's great. Oh, you know what? My
Terrifying.
vibe is Cocaine Bear. That movie was amazing.
What is
Loved
that?
Cocaine
It's a
Bear.
new one. She doesn't know.
I don't know anything. I know I'm so bad
New
with movies.
movie. Bear high on cocaine, eating people.
It's real?
It's like
It's-
a comedy.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks
How do
directed
you guys
it.
find movies these days? Because I feel like if they're not in
I'm getting
theaters-
ads on TikTok. Like I'm
Yeah,
being,
honestly,
the
yeah.
Cocaine Bear trailer popped up on my TikTok.
Yeah, I got the TikToks where it's like A24 just announced a
Yeah.
new scary movie coming out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh fuck yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'm not on that. Like, the only movie I knew that came out in the past like 3 years was like Elvis. I was
I'm
like,
gonna
I'll
get
go
your
watch
number
it.
and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
send you the most random TikToks.
Please do, because
That's my
honestly,
shit.
okay, I love it. I love it. We do that too. We go back and forth with TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm like, watch this,
Right.
and sometimes they're like not funny, sometimes they are. But I'm always like, haha. But I love it. I'm obsessed with TikTok in so many
Sometimes
ways.
they're terrible. No, I have to
Sometimes
make
they
sure
are.
they're elite when I send it to him.
Oh my gosh, that's so much pressure though. I can never send one back because I'd be like,
Yours
oh,
are
this is
always
stupid.
gonna hit. Yours are always gonna win. I'm like,
I don't know if that's
watch.
true. Do you delete yours if they don't do well? Because I know that's like a trend
Nah.
now.
No, Chris
I don't
Olsen
either.
taught me. We just take the L.
Just let it ride. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know
Take the L and you'll
And
come back
eventually
later.
one of yours will pop off, and then they go
And then they
back
go
to
back
it,
to
and it
that.
has, and then it
Yeah.
gets more views.
yeah, I always just
Chris
yeah.
is like, it's an L for a day, and that's fine.
But Chris's
Yeah.
L is like 10 million views. He's like,
I
it's
know.
an L.
Yeah.
It's like half a mil. He's like, that's okay.
Yeah,
we didn't
it's
do our
fine.
best.
So many
His
views.
is crazy. Yeah, his is crazy. He must
He's
have a
so
Everyone must
good.
have. I never had a manager, so I always think, oh, these people must have because he's
No,
everywhere.
well, yeah, he has a manager technically, but he like does everything himself.
Really?
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's
But
a
like
mastermind.
to go to like
He's a
the Con Film
mastermind.
Festival, he must have someone that gets him in there. He can't just show up.
Publicist.
Sometimes he'll.
Well,
yeah,
he just
has a
actually he
publicist
just hired a
now.
publicist.
Yeah, I got him one.
Yeah,
Well,
he
he
hired
had one.
Luke.
He had one. I got one.
Well, he doesn't even need
Oh.
one. He has you. You're like the publicist for
I
him.
drag him to a bunch of shit, but also he'll get invited too. Like,
Oh yeah, because
you
he's
know
everywhere.
the Oscars are bringing TikTokers. there?
Yes.
Yeah, so he'll be on those.
I've been on
lists.
social media for 16 years. I've never been invited to any of that stuff. Not that
They-
I would go
I'm
because I
not
feel so
invited.
insecure.
I didn't fucking go.
Really?
Yeah, no. He's
There-
not. He got invited to a fucking fashion show in Paris. Never been invited.
Really?
Never been invited.
That's so crazy.
But they seem
Yeah.
too scary. They seem too intense. Like
yeah.
it's a whole like
A lot of
thing.
people-
She's like, what do you mean I thrive?
No, people scare me. And like to go to an Oscars event, I'd be like, no. They're like,
You're born for that carpet.
No, I
You're
would
born
be the
to
opposite.
interview.
I mean, to interview, you would
superstars.
just be so good.
Oh,
At
I
interviewing.
would live for that.
Fuck
But I
yeah.
don't know. I'd probably be nervous. I don't know. I'm actually like a nervous wreck. I've never done anything professional. Like I've just been on YouTube. I
You've
haven't
been
done-
on a music video
You've been
with
on,
Eminem.
yeah. You,
Like when I was
need-
20.
you're a modern family. Yeah,
Bitch, it don't matter when.
yeah.
I
so
told them
long.
like I performed at the Grammys. It was like for Lionel Richie and a group of a bunch of other performers
that's the
for
only
like
time?
5 minutes.
but you won
I've
like
never done
Grammys.
SNL. I'm like,
Wait, what?
yeah,
Never
dude,
done
I
SNL.
haven't done big shit, but when I do, I'm like, well, I performed at the Grammys. Yeah,
Wait, how is that possible? Because the SNL has the most random bands.
I
Like
just-
so.
You didn't even squirt on OnlyFans.
I didn't square it.
Maybe that's what you need to do.
I
Yeah.
can't ever say I've done that. Maybe that's where I'm fucking
It's
up.
the last step.
That would be everything. Because a lot of like celebrities went on OnlyFans, but I guess you know.
They
like,
make fucking cake too.
yeah, some of them do crazy.
When Bella
I've
Thorne
been
made
thinking
all that,
about
I was
it.
like, shit. No,
Wait,
here we
really?
go.
You should know.
I beg him to
It's-
sell his feet. Sell your feet, bro. You're
Like-
burning
Yeah.
money. You're wasting money. You're burning it.
I don't think
It's
people are
true.
interested in that.
No,
You don't
people
know
are.
what people like, dude.
Probably
Yeah.
just jerk off on camera though. Easy money.
Ugh.
And it's easy if you're
Yeah.
doing it anyway.
It's
Right?
easy. It's
I was like,
happening. Just
okay,
film it.
yeah. That's why I love doing it because I was like, I actually enjoy doing this, but and then it felt weird at some point. And I was like, okay,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
watch you sell the shit out of vibrators on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched you do the
Loved.
unpacking.
That was a good time. Yeah, they
It was a
dropped me
good
as a
time.
sponsor because of the haters too. They dropped me as like a sponsor. So
What
like,
the
this
Why
fuck?
is
is
it so many?
I
I don't get the
didn't know
haters.
that.
I don't know.
understand
It was like this like Reddit thing, but they're down now. They're all down because I
Got
was doing
it.
like a documentary on it, and then we like
They're
emailed them
down.
because they were like
Wait.
actually doxing, harassing. They were doing the
How
work.
do
I don't
you
really talk
handle
about them.
that?
Yeah.
Because I've just started to get a little hit, like the more success I get with TikTok.
Yeah.
I and
Do you
like
get
with Kris
hate?
Jenner. like I never did really. Not my mom enough where my mom could at nighttime delete them before I see them.
Right, just like
She
wholesome.
loves me.
Aw.
But with the Kris Jenner one, I got more with Mother,
What?
and because she's so fucking famous, and she was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, heads up, like you will get more hate." But
interesting. That's so weird.
because she's so famous,
But they
and
have so many
successful.
fans. They have so many fans.
I know.
Hate's
it
louder
was
than
more
love.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw like one video that this guy made on my For You page, my safe place, that he made with the Mother sound and explained how I only write songs, like I'm not creative. I only write for TikTok, and it was just like garbage and blah blah blah. And I was sobbing in bed.
What, really?
Oh, and my husband was like, "Is this real?" And I was like, "Well, I'm pregnant, but it just hurts when you work really hard on something, and then they fucking trash it." And he was like, "This guy,
Right.
making you cry like
Yeah,
that?" And
when
I
you
was
write all these
like-
songs for different people and like they're all hits and smashes.
The best
and-
thing we heard from Andrew Santino
Yeah.
is that they're just ghosts.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
calls them
the
ghosts.
haters.
Yeah.
Because I hate it when people are like, they're just sad about their lives. They're in their mom's basement and they're like trolls. And I'm
Yeah.
like, they're still getting me. But if I
Yeah.
think of them as ghosts, I'm like, oh, they're dead.
Right. Yeah, they don't exist.
They're gonna
Well,
die.
it's
They don't
true.
exist.
Yeah, if you don't pay attention to it, it really doesn't exist because it's like I was paying
doesn't
attention to it so much,
exist.
and then all of a sudden all the Reddits were taken down, and I was just like, oh my god! And I had to do like a full documentary on it. I was like emailing Reddit, whatever, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop doing it. I'm just gonna stop paying attention to it. And I was seriously like in the past week they were like all taken down, and they were all like, and
Wow.
as soon as a new one came up, another one was taken down. So I'm like, someone over there, thank God. And they were like, it wasn't me just complaining about haters. They were like harassing, and they were making stuff up, which was like awful. It's just like that part stuff I like couldn't take. They were like doxing like my daughter's pediatrician and like our hospital and like
Holy shit.
yeah, they were being crazy. So I was just like, okay, let me do something about it, and it worked. But yeah, it sucks. But I don't think you could get hate for anything. It's so funny. Like of all things to hate you on, they can't say like you're not like creative or talented. You know what I mean?
I was like, oh, that's the one thing I do like to do.
yeah, that's like okay,
I was
that's
like,
weird.
shit on my looks. Don't shit on this.
yeah, oh my God. No, and I have a lot of things for people to shit on in my past, but it's like, you know, I try to move forward. I try to be the change, you know what I mean? And you still get like stuff from like 10 years ago, which I get. I mean, I've been like, you know, I was a troll and I was crazy or whatever, but yeah, I was on a lot of drugs. I'm sober now too of drugs. I'm just like, okay. And drink, I never really drank, but I was heavy on pills. Even after my C-section, I didn't take any because I was just like, I don't want to get addicted.
I
Yeah,
just took
smart.
like Tylenol. It wasn't that bad. But
Yeah.
if I missed that Tylenol, I was like, I need to go to the hospital.
I didn't even take that. I didn't take Tylenol or anything. I had the fentanyl in the hospital because they kind of just gave it to me. I didn't really
Yeah.
know, which I was like thankful for because I was like, you know. But afterwards, yeah, I didn't take any of the pain pills, but it hurt like
Really?
it hurt so.
You just took
bad.
like a Tylenol?
Not even Tylenol
Bitch,
because I get
how?
nervous. I was in so much pain. I was like dying, but
You
I
should
was
definitely do Tylenol.
yeah, I didn't know.
The
No,
it
but
was like 2 days after, and they're like, I'm so scared of the heavy drugs because
Yeah.
it's like you're like, oh, I have to think about how to breathe, you know,
Yeah.
that moment. So I saw the name was Roxy, and I was like, oh, that can't be a heavy drug.
oh.
And Daryl was like, that's Oxy,
That's the
babe.
funnest one.
So I was like, I'm so high.
Yeah.
Oh, did you take it?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'll take the Roxy instead of
The Roxy.
the hydrocodone or whatever. And I was like, that sounds like a light one.
It's fun. I mean,
Fucking
that was so
awesome.
fun.
I was like, oh, babe, I fucked up. I'm done. Like,
It's scary.
I don't have fun on those.
yeah, I used to love them. I mean, those I used to do all the time. Like that's
You
my
know
favorite.
what
Yeah.
Roxy's are? If I
Yeah.
said that, oh, I feel like a loser.
I was like,
No,
oh my
no.
god.
You're cool. You're good. It's,
But people are doing ketamine now, little tiny doses for anxiety, depression, OCD,
Yeah.
inflammation.
I
My
used to
husband-
snort it for fun. I
Right.
just wasn't doing
No,
it
they
for
have
Yeah.
like a nurse do it with
Yeah.
you.
There's
My
a
little
proper way
brother
to do
did
it.
it
Oh,
for.
really?
Yeah, you should hear about this.
I
You
guess
might
it's
love
like
it.
fentanyl. I guess it's like they do it in
It's
the
like the
hospital.
tiniest dose. They do it in the hospital. My little brother went
Oh.
for like chronic pain.
Interesting.
He did everything for like 2 years. Nothing helped. But when he started doing this, it's like night and day.
Wow.
And now my husband's considering it for depression.
interesting.
Yeah, for
I
like
could see
dark
that.
thoughts that like repeat. He's like, I
Mm.
just want those dark thoughts to stop. And so he's considering doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense because I think people did it. Did they do it with like Molly? Like I feel
Yeah.
like people
Yeah,
did it
MDMA.
together.
Like
It was like
microdosing that stuff.
yeah, and it does take you.
I've been told by like my therapist and doctors, like, you should try the ketamine things. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
It was good. I was always
I'm
scared. I knew
scared.
someone who like died of like they were in a K-hole and died, and so like, I always got scared of it.
Yeah.
But I used to do it like I did it for like a summer.
He
and I,
was
like,
drugged
loved it.
into a K-hole.
Oh,
on
shit. Was it
accident.
bad?
He got
It's a
robbed.
lot of fun. I was like,
Oh.
I was getting robbed, and I was just like laughing because I was in a K-hole.
Oh
I was
my
like, please
God.
stop.
Oh my
I
god!
looked very safe because
Stop
it was in
it.
London. Like terrible things could happen.
That was his first rock
Wow.
bottom.
Yeah, I'm at dinner.
Wow.
I'm like, all right, guys, I think this is
He
a
literally
wrap.
sat me and my mom down and was like, we should wrap this up. And I was like, get a glass of
She
wine.
was like,
you're
get
fine.
up, yeah, have a glass of
I
wine,
was like,
shake
we're
it
eating
off.
sushi, We're getting
Oh.
wine. You're
I was like,
fine.
oh
It's
my
not
God.
your fault. You were drugged. You didn't take the drug on purpose.
So you
Yeah.
you knew you had it in you? Or
I
no?
knew because I've had taken ketamine before, but I
just
didn't.
doesn't
I didn't. I don't
remember.
remember signing up for that experience. And I feel like I was talking to some girl. Next thing I know, I'm just getting robbed by 5 dudes for my shit.
Like woke up in an
And-
alley.
Oh
yeah,
my
and like
God.
I was like, oh, I'm in a K-hole, and I'm just coming to, and these guys are just robbing me.
'Cause
And
you were
then,
drinking on it. Is that why?
I think they put it in my drink. I think
Insurance.
they put it on my drink, or like.
Oh.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't know if I was just like, yeah, I'll do some of that. Like,
The
I
Brit
don't
Awards
know.
are crazy.
Yeah. And then, I wake up in an alley. I'm like, fuck, that wasn't a dream. Oh, no, my
Oh.
mom's going to be so upset with me.
Oh my
And
God.
I go, like, we had work the next day. I go to work. I go to the hotel. And I
Wow.
go, guys, I got robbed.
Oh my
last
God.
night."
Yeah.
You are functioning. That's amazing.
He was
That you're
fine.
able
Oh, I
to,
would
like-
show up so banged up. I
Yeah,
would
we're
just like,
you're doing great, bro. And
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, and you like look like you probably just didn't look like it, because people always said that to me too. Like, you don't look like you're on drugs. I'm like, well, I
yeah,
know,
you never
like,
in your past. I never would have. Like,
yeah,
I think I heard the story of you driving into an ex's house.
yeah.
And I was like, no shot. But you said it. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, she
But
did
also,
it.
can I clarify that story? Because now
Yeah.
that I'm in my sober mind, I'm kind of like, wouldn't there be like a police report and pictures? Because people told me that.
That's why I also was.
Ah.
Oh, they told you that?
Yeah.
I was like, I would have saw
Yeah,
that
there
on
would
the
be a
news.
police report.
I would
Right.
have
It would
saw
be-
the fucking news.
it would be
If you
documented.
drove into a house.
That's what I'm saying. I know. I know.
You
I
never saw a house with damage.
No. And wouldn't that be pictures and stuff? And so that story spiraled.
That's us.
That person told that story, and so I'm like, well, I guess that happened because he was never a liar. So I'm like, I guess that happened. But like, yeah.
Can I tell you, I saw him at a
Yeah.
party and I ignored him.
Oh.
I
We
was
love
like-
that. Oh my God. we were like besties before we were besties. You're like, I
Yeah.
can't
I was
talk to
like,
her.
it's too much.
Yeah,
Too
it's.
much.
I'm so. You know what? And I'm so happy when you find the right guy and you're like, oh, those toxic relationships, because like
Oh
it was
my God,
toxic
it's
both ways.
mind-opening.
You know, people always say I was toxic for sure, but it was both ways. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
but I'm so happy. I'm so happy now.
Evident.
Or, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's.
Also, that
the-
whole world that is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're in
it's a
such a
lot.
great place, and it's amazing to
Ah.
see kind of that transformation. You're just like such a great mom and
Thanks.
great wife, and I don't know.
love
I love
it.
I love what you're
love being a mom. It's like so much fun. I had like so much fun. Someone told me that they gave me the best compliment. They're just like, you just like make moms look like you could have a fun time. I'm like, I do. I have so much fun because it's like playing dress up with her now.
Isn't
you
it
know?
the best?
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Dude,
work.
people are like, your life ends when you have a kid. I was like, mine has just begun.
No, I know. I felt like mine opened
Everything
up
gets
too.
better.
It's so fun. And you get to
Everything's better.
experience everything new with them. And also, like,
Right?
my social anxiety is like gone to the point where it's like if I have to make friends for her, I'm like, I love it. We've been going to like play dates and stuff.
Oh
and
yeah, when
we
you're
joined
the other moms.
Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
so great. We go to the country club for like an Easter egg hunt. My daughter can't even walk, but we're like moving her around to like meet people, and
oh, that's so
it's so fun. I
cute.
love it. And I love babies. It's like I want more. I would love 5 too, but someone told me you can only have 3 with a C-section. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll have 3. But
Y'all might be out there checking out my gorgeous sweater.
It looks great.
Doesn't it look good?
It looks.
I've never
great.
gotten more compliments in my life. It's this light blue plush V-neck sweater from Nuuly.
Oh, and it's so soft.
And it's so soft.
Yeah.
And I'm like pregnant, and it's exactly what I want to wear right now. And I love it. And you should get one as well.
If you haven't heard of them, Nuuly is a revolutionary subscription clothing rental service that gives you your choice of any 6 styles each month.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
6 styles. And they offer access to thousands of styles from 300 brands. That's a lot of numbers.
Whole lot. Plus, they have fast, free shipping and returns, professional cleaning, and the option to buy what you loved at a discount.
That's so smart. Nuuly is already a great value at $88 a month for any 6 styles. But now you can get $20 off your first month of Nuuly when you sign up with the code. What's the code? WORK20. WORK 20.
Just go to NUULY.com. That's Nuuly with 2 U's. And enter the code WORK20
20.
and sign up to get $20 off your first month.
That's NUULY.com. Nuuly with 2 U's with code WORK20. I'm telling y'all, do this. My whole closet is full of Nuuly now. I love them so much. They're so cozy, wozy, wozies.
Okay,
You
too long.
won't-
Nuuly subscription clothing rental. Change your clothes.
You won't regret it. If you had like 3 girls back to back or like 2 girls, would you like do an IVF to get a boy? Are you like, fuck it, I don't want a boy?
oh no, but I think it's because I have a girl. I think if I had 2 boys, I think I might be like, yeah, I need a girl.
Bro, I'm like considering
Yeah.
like I asked someone top in the game.
Yeah.
I was like, can they squiggle the sperm and be like, there's a girl? And
Oh,
they're like,
now?
"No." Yeah, like for
Change
like
it.
for change it. No, for the next pregnancy. I'm like, can we just
Oh.
be like all he has to do is come in a cup, and then we just go through the sperm
Yeah.
and pick the girl.
I think they can.
No, you have to do the full IVF.
What does that mean? I'm not really sure.
So you have to do like a full pump yourself with meds, do the transfer of the eggs, make it an embryo with his sperm, and then do surgery and put it back in you.
oh,
You know? And I'm
I
like,
see.
Oh, I just kind of wanted like a little trick, like a little,
that sounds like a
like
lot.
a little turkey baster, put it in me, you know.
But it would be worth it if you really want a girl. Like for me, I'm like, I'd be happy with all girls. I'm like, yes, let's have, because I feel like boys, I love them, but I just feel like everyone tells me there's so much more work than girls. And I'm like,
Really?
okay. Yeah, the people we've met, I don't know.
Mine's easy angel,
Well,
and I've heard like the girls were like,
I've heard the opposite.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard the
Really?
opposite, yeah.
Oh, because
Especially
he's sweet.
emotionally when he's a shy sweet boy.
Yeah.
And some of the girls in my mom group were like, whoa.
Oh,
And
really?
I'm like, oh shit. You know, they're like,
No,
let's
but
play. I'm like,
she's very just like, like looks like, she's very dainty. So I don't know. A boy, I just also like changing diapers of a boy sounds like so complicated.
at first, like with
They pee
the
on you.
circumcision and
Yeah.
that, he
Oh.
pissed on my wall. That was about it.
I would be terrified.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it because you have to like cover
My
it.
husband in
Yeah.
the hospital, we only got him one night. So we were trying to learn everything in one night.
Wow.
And he just started pissing up in the sky. And I was like, well, cover it. And my
Yeah.
husband's like, what do I do? I was like, do something.
Oh my God. Would you let him be, since you both were like in entertainment, would you let him be like a child star?
That's a great question. I
Yeah.
don't if he was like stoked on it. Like my husband at 3 was like, I want to be in and on the TV. Like I want to be there.
Wow, I wondered.
And that's why he did all the auditions and stuff.
Yeah.
It was never like you
Push.
have to do this to make rent, you know?
Yeah.
But so we always say like if he's super into something, we'll help him. He'll
Yeah.
be our little nepo baby.
Right.
But like I'm not gonna be like piano lessons now, you know?
Right. It's interesting because like I'm both ways. Like for me, I always wanted to do it too when I was like a kid. I wanted to be like Mary Kate and Ashley so bad. And so for me, I'm like, we should get our headshots. But then people made me feel weird about doing it because I was like, they're like, oh, they're going to be traumatized and all this stuff. And I'm like,
Well, like you can
I've
just do
done
a great photo
so
shoot
many
and
baby
then call
photo
that a
shoots.
headshot.
right.
I've done
right.
so
It's for
many baby
Instagram.
photo shoots. For
Really?
that. Yeah.
Oh,
for-
like once a month we were taking photo shoots.
Oh, I
just
see.
do
Oh,
it here.
oh, okay.
And
That's for like babies.
Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
like, look how cute he is.
And
I
then-
bought a bathtub.
Because
I've
sometimes
been.
do people reach out to you? Because we had one for like a Target
No,
ad.
I'm furious because I have not been reached out for
Oh.
my kid to be on a fucking commercial or anything. I don't know what's going on.
He's so
Management.
cute.
But yeah, we did one Gerber deal.
Oh,
and
you
it
did.
started his bank account. It was
Oh,
like,
I
oh,
love
he
that.
made money.
Yeah, that's what I think is great. And I
That's
feel
fine.
like,
and it was like I had to feed him anyway, so I was like, why not take one picture? You
right.
know?
Oh, I see. So it was like
And
a
we loved
sponsor.
Gerber.
It wasn't like a
Yeah,
commercial. Okay.
No, because
Like
nobody
sponsored.
does commercials anymore, dude.
Yeah.
My biggest deals are coming in, and they're like, I was like, a shampoo commercial, right? They're like TikTok. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I'm a full influencer.
It's
Look
where
at
the money's at. The Target one, it was
Yeah.
for Target and it was for like in the store, like a poster, and it was only like $2,000. I mean, 2000's good, but like on
That's
TikTok.
awesome.
Yeah, but you could get like 20,000 for like a TikTok on that. Not me.
Oh.
I don't get sponsorships. I'm saying I know TikTokers. I get 0 on, which is fine. I have squirting videos.
But that
That's where I make my
stop
money.
you, baby.
No, but
Yeah.
I would
We
love
need
to.
vibrator people to call you.
I know.
Or-
They dropped me. I don't know.
They dropped me. There's more
fine.
vibrators out
I-
there.
Vibrators.
Don't
hit
you know
me
how much
up.
money you make off of that?
I would love to. No,
Wait,
I know.
We're
I
gonna
make-
steal all your time.
Let's do
Read
it.
this.
No.
Yeah, so I-
Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. So I was in a mood. I was impatient. Where did I go? Back to YouTube for more tips on getting pregnant. A few clicks in, I found myself watching a segment from Trisha about getting pregnant. I was ready to hear some tips and not ready to hear about what we were doing wrong. The source says that we're having too much sex and giving Daryl's time body to make more sperm. This is it. Turns out it might actually be significant. Either way, I didn't appreciate scientists telling me that we were doing it wrong. That's like so we're good at it, but we're not having fun. We were stressed out, looking like acting like it was done when we were really talking the first steps to building a family. Here's what I need to focus on. My body, when it came down to it, pregnancy is just science, crazy science. Listen, a tiny microscopic egg is released from a fallopian tube and the clocks are ticking. It has 12 to 24 hours to be fertilized. To fertilize an egg, sperm has to go on a vicious journey and all the millions to be single shot of sperm on just one it takes. I don't know how you'd even try to write out a math equation of your chances of getting pregnant, but that's crazy, right? Then I read it while your eggs just have a little window. Sperm can live inside of you for 5 days in a sex in the right conditions. What are those conditions with me? Because when I heard first, I wasn't taking any chances. The way I acted, the window was always open and baby making was a full-time job. Comment below if you understood any of that.
I did. Yes, that was perfect.
Well, it was a little slow.
It's so. What do you mean a little slow? You're fucking
Full
talented,
disclosure,
Trisha.
when I did Ellen, they like had me practice it. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
They like found me on YouTube
I
and they're
had
like,
to know.
yeah. So I usually practice, even like Hamlet. I usually
That
practice
was
before
on the fly.
And there was like a lot
It
of
was
like
incredible.
fertilized, and I was like, oh my god, I can't.
No,
read
these
this
are hard
fast.
fucking words. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like really
I
impressed
had to
actually.
read this for the audiobook that's coming out, and I like was like, they were like, "Hey, you mispronounce all these words."
It's
I
so
was like,
hard. Oh my god, you're like so good. There's a lot of like.
I had a co-writer. She was amazing, Nora.
Oh,
She-
did
She
you?
did like the big words for me.
That's amazing. No, it looks really good. I wrote like 6 books and I didn't have an editor, so when you read them, people are like, who like I can't read this book.
You didn't have an editor.
I just like because it was self-published on Amazon, so I was writing all these books when I was like 22 and publishing them, and they have like the worst grammar. And all
Oh,
this
you are the fucking.
That's so iconic.
That's
I'm buying those
legendary.
books.
Legendary.
I'm
I
buying
should
them.
take them off Amazon because they're a mess.
No,
and I'm-
don't. Let me buy them first.
They're like
and then take them off.
autobiographies, but there definitely was like lies in there. I definitely made stuff
That's
up.
my favorite part. It's like
People were catching
so
it
good
because I wrote this book called The Stripper
People
Diaries.
love a lie.
Yeah, I know. Well, I used to be. I don't lie anymore, but I did used to lie a lot. And I did this book called The Stripper Diaries, and I was an actual stripper. My sister lived with me at the time. I actually did strip. That was the truth. But like I said, I wrote these like diaries during my stripper years, and someone caught me because I said I was like doing it on my iPhone. Like the iPhone wasn't out until 2009, and I was saying it was like 2003, and they were like, I was like,
That's a big one, bitch.
Oh, but no. People call me out on it all the time. Like, oh my God. It's just a lot of things. So, you know what? I was like, I really need, and you know what? Breathing, meditation helped me stop lying. Because I used to like lie about like just stupid shit all the time. Like, what is my problem? Why can't I stop lying? So I've done really good. Since meeting Moses and stuff, like seriously, I've like meditated and breathed. I don't feel the need to
How
lie.
often do you meditate and breathe?
Every day. Okay, so during pregnancy, I literally did it for 2.5 hours every morning, for real. Now
Two
it's
and a
like,
half hours?
yeah. Now it's like 10 to 15 minutes in the morning.
Yeah.
If I can get longer, great. But instead of like going number 2, I just like meditate because I'm like, you know what? I got to do this in the morning because if I don't, it like throws me off. But I do gratitude journal for like 30 minutes. I meditate for like 10 to 15 minutes at night and in the morning.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I try to do it like anytime I
Wait.
can. Yeah, I love it.
How you can take this out if you want.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of your
You
sex life, and I don't even know what it is. I bet it's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
How
yeah.
many times do you do it a week?
Oh my God. Okay. So before, okay, so that was another part of postpartum that was so hard. So before
yeah.
we met during quarantine. So we were having sex obviously like 5 times a day. I was like a sex addict.
I remember you
5
you
times a
said,
day?
Like, I love
Yeah.
when he, like,
God bless
bends me
Moses.
over in the couch and like,
Oh yeah.
violent.
Oh my God. It was great. And then when I got pregnant, I was so scared he was gonna like hurt the baby. So we couldn't have like violent sex. It was very weird and to the
Yeah.
side.
I
and-
couldn't have sex at all in the first pregnancy.
Really?
I was
What
like-
was it?
My husband's a big boy.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
She
"You're gonna
has
fucking break him."
like pussy
My
anxiety
pussy's broken though.
though.
I
She
pussy
freaks out.
anxiety.
Yours is little and his is big. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Oh.
But
okay.
also,
damn.
like, no, to the point where I'm
That's
like, is
amazing.
it all in? And he's like, just a tip. And I'm like,
Oh.
I can't do anymore. You know?
Oh, big
How
is
do
hard.
I fix that?
Oh my God. I don't know. Like,
Should I stretch? Do you
that's
stretch?
hard. No. He's like good size. He's
He's
good.
good size?
Yeah. It's not. It's I think
I
it's
wish I
above
could
mid.
make Daryl smaller.
Oh my God,
with
the
a
big
doctor.
I know people always like he's got a big dick, and I don't envy like
Hate
huge
it.
dicks too
Hate
much.
it.
I used to think it was like great, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know, that sounds painful.
It's
Can you not do
painful,
anal then?
dude.
No anal.
Fucking never have done anal. I can't put a finger up there.
Oh really?
I feel like I'll poop all day.
Oh man, because
You
that
can
helps.
do anal?
Yeah,
Of
we used
course
to
you can.
love
You're a
it
star.
before pregnancy, and then again, like during pregnancy, I was like peeing and stuff, and I was like, "This is not sexy. This is like not it." Because we would do anal, and I like pushed my pee out, and I was like, "This is not cute." I would like
No
smell like piss. Yeah, it was
way.
so bad.
That's
and then,
connected.
And then I thought after pregnancy, right? I was like, "Well, I'm bleeding from my vagina. We can try anal." But oh my God, it hurt so bad after pregnancy.
You're
and I was
such
like,
a nice wifey.
Oh no! And I was the horniest. He like didn't care. He's like, just rest, because I
Really?
had a diaper full of blood. He's like, just rest. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
let's get in the shower.
dude.
Let's do it. Because I was like really horny after. It was really weird.
What?
But, I know, but
I was like
bleeding.
for a year, I was like, do not look at me, do not touch me.
Really? Yeah, I think that's
It
very
took
normal.
me so long to like even consider having sex with him.
Really? Yeah, I'm like
He's a saint. And I
Yeah.
made sure he was fine. But
right,
like
right, yeah,
the
like you,
sex, I was like,
yeah, your mouth's
this
not
is
pregnant.
gonna take a
yeah,
while. Your
yeah.
There you go. Fucking figure it out. I'm
I
trained.
know, and but you know what? Like, and I genuinely loved it. I don't know. I think there's something psychologically that was like wrong with me. Like, I just like loved having. I think I was like an addict at
No,
one
that's
point.
you're fucking great.
Yeah, but now it's
I
harder. with a
aspire to
baby.
be you. I'm like, babe, don't worry, we'll get a sex doctor. We'll do sex therapy.
Well, if he has like a huge penis, I mean, I don't know how people do that. Like, it is a lot. Like,
it's a lot to get inside.
Yeah.
But like, also, I was told I have like something called vaginismal or something. Vaginismal?
What's that?
Vaginismus, bitch, you got that too? Where, so like, I thought that every woman walking around was always in pain during and after sex. I was
Oh.
like, Doc, are you telling me that I could have sex and not feel a single bit of pain? And
Oh
she
my
was like,
God.
yes. I was like,
What were you
what do
feeling?
you-
Like cramps?
no, like stingy burning. As soon as he would penetrate, I was like,
Ooh.
like that. And like to the point when I was making this baby,
Yeah.
I fucking had to ice myself after.
Oh
Oh my God, you're an athlete.
And it wasn't, we're not crazy. I'm a starfish. I go, get it done, you know? And we're having fun. It's great. We'll do what, get it done. And then I'm icing myself and I go, there's gotta be another way. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
I
And,
like that though. I like to feel a little
See
pain.
the pain.
Yeah.
I try to manipulate myself and go, oh, it feels so tough. It's good.
yeah. But you're
it's-
not. It doesn't.
Well, the aftermath sucks. I'm like, Daryl, I have to work today and I can't walk. You know what I mean?
That's a great
So,
feeling though. You're just like,
and my one doctor in Australia was like, listen, this isn't gonna be an easy recovery. And I was like, what? She's like, it's all up here, baby. And I was like, fuck. It's
Wait,
like,
so Do you like meditate? Is that where you were going? Like meditation
that.
during
It's
sex?
Like, I don't know. I gotta figure
She-
this out.
Because you can't.
We all learned transcendental meditation, but I
Yeah.
feel like Megan doesn't do it too often.
I
I
was-
try and do it
I
at
would
least
fall
once a day.
asleep.
Like
I'd-
after this, I'll do it. I
I
didn't
fall
get to do
asleep
it this
every
morning.
time, so I was like, I'm
Well,
just napping at this
yeah.
point.
That's the best kind. I know. It really
I'm
is.
taking a
Yeah.
20
You have
minute
to
nap.
almost focus to not fall asleep. So I like,
Yeah.
because I do that too sometimes, and you just want to be like clear headed.
Yeah.
You know, not even like good thoughts. People do like affirmations, which is good, but I always just like do like clear thoughts, and it's like just nothing in my head. It's like and I do it during sex. Like when you like have like no thoughts in your head, it's kind of like the
Really?
best sex
Maybe
ever.
I should-
you
yeah,
know?
one
You're
time-
there. You're present.
one
Yeah,
time-
you're not thinking, is this good? Is this whatever?
One time a zebra popped into my head, and I was like, everything must stop. I
Were
was
you on
like,
drugs or
no?
no?
I was just like, I have weird thoughts. Like,
yeah, you need to like, yeah,
I
you
need to
some
figure out my
meditation.
brain. And on Google, it was
Oh.
like, you must have had one bad experience. And so now every time you relate, like, oh, it's going to hurt, just like that time.
Oh,
And then I squeeze. It's involuntary,
Oh.
dude.
Involuntary, yeah.
I'm contracting.
and if
I'm like, ah,
and
don't
if
get in there.
it's weird because if you're doing missionary, that should be the best angle for a big penis.
I've tried every angle.
and if you
each
go to
one,
the back,
each one is worse than the other.
yeah, like, oh my god, like sitting on top of it would be so
A nightmare. And he was like, let's try. I'm like, please, no, for so many reasons. I'm like, don't look at me. I don't like this. This hurts way worse. Yeah.
No, sex-
I'm going to figure it
yeah.
out. I'm going to be a star at sex, and then I'm going to
It starts.
I'm gonna be a star. Big star.
It's hard with the baby though. Our baby is like in our bed, like in our bedroom all the time, and I'm always just like, oh, I feel like awkward. So we have to really find it. We have to like
Oh,
put her in her
how
nap.
old is she?
She's only 7 months.
Is she in her own room yet?
She is in a bassinet. No, she's not. She's like in
Okay,
ours.
at
Yeah.
6 months we moved him over, and we were like, this is early. But some people move them to their own room at like fucking 4 months.
Then some people like sleep till they're
Then
8 years
they
old.
Just don't
together.
let them sleep in your bed, bro.
She
It's
does.
oh,
Oh.
God.
I know.
She'll
and
never
like,
go back.
I know. And
Once
even-
you tease them, they're like, I'm here to stay.
I know. And Moses
You'll
was gone.
never sleep again.
I know. He was gone one night, and she like would not sleep. My sister was over, and it was like midnight, and she was
There's
not
sometimes
sleeping.
where you let him in. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
did
She
that.
was like not
we
sleeping.
did that. We fucked up though. We would bring him
Yeah.
in and be like, baby Einstein, and we would watch
Oh.
TV. That's the worst thing
Yes,
you could
yes,
possibly do.
I know.
He's
do
like, oh, so I could like watch TV and get
Yeah.
up and be with mom and dad.
yeah,
We were like, we're cutting this shit
I
off.
know. She
It's
watches Miss
so
Rachel all the
tough.
time.
I
She's
just
Miss
can't
Rachel,
hear.
yeah.
I cannot hear this fucking kid cry.
Yeah,
Like, I won't
same.
have it.
It's better to just put.
And
the screen
Daryl's
on.
like, turn it off, and I was like, I can't. I'm going in there. Like, we
Yeah.
have fights over it.
You should do like a children's album.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Are you
Absolutely. It'll
like
take
with
me
the
a
book?
week.
Like I feel like you do like the mother song, the mother book. You're
Yes.
pregnant.
You're gonna
mother.
lay out my career for me. Because
You
I want to
already
work
know.
as hard as you, and then
Oh
you'll
my-
help me promote it.
No, you're seriously everywhere. And I'm like, you're so smart. Like, okay, dude, the mother. Now I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh my god, you're so smart. Like, I don't know how to
I timed
coordinate
this
these
bitch
things.
out perfectly.
That-
I did.
Did you plan it? Like, did you plan the
We were-
timing?
I didn't know this would be done at this perfect time.
Right.
But and then when I was pregnant, then I wrote Mother, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have my mother song, my
Ah.
mother book, and
It
this
works out very
baby.
well.
By Mother's
We were
Day.
like- everyone's like,
Yeah.
they asked my managers, how do you get it all lined up?
No, it was
They're
so
like,
good. I mean, from the outside, I am like, this doesn't even seem real. Like, this seems like but it's amazing. Your house doesn't seem real. You don't seem real. It's really amazing. It's really crazy. You're like
Yay.
everything.
You're everything.
You're like everything.
Was there anything else that we fucking talked about that one wanted to ask her before I let her live her life? How long have we stole her for? What's the time?
I just want Trisha to have all the sponsorships
Hey,
in the world.
sponsorships, come
Like,
back.
Manifest
Stop
that
being
for me.
bitches.
Yeah.
I used to make
She's a mother.
so much.
It's time for
I know.
TikToks. People got to
know.
figure it out. You get the numbers. I see you. I
Hey,
see what
we're
you're
all
doing.
gonna
Wow.
start Snapchat because that's where everyone's making money
And
right
Snapchat,
now.
Yeah,
okay.
how? My Snapchat got
I don't
banned
know how.
because
Okay.
I was posting OnlyFans, so my Snapchat's
Okay.
out. But I
Okay.
want it back.
But
Please,
we
Make
learned.
another one.
We
Yeah.
learn. We learn. We learn.
No, I had
Yeah.
so many. And when I started it again like a couple months ago, I had like 1 million views on it. And I was like, and then they like banned me because those freaking haters reported me because I didn't know you couldn't do like, I wasn't showing OnlyFans. I was just like tweeting the link or whatever. Snapped
blur
me.
out a couple tits.
I know, but they didn't want that. I won't do
They
it
didn't
again.
want that.
I know.
Yeah.
I was
But
like,
now you have so much different content. You know, you just mom content.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
know.
Just alone, all the ASMR shit.
I
The
know.
ASMRs.
I would.
Again,
I
I love.
know. I
What were
really
your
want to. I
questions?
don't know.
Where do you get your inspiration from? Is what
Thanks.
Pepe wants to know. My manager.
I
biggest
love
fan.
the name Pepe. Like Cacio Pepe. I love pasta. I love
Cacio
it's so
Pepe.
good. I love it. It's so cute. You're everything. It's so funny because on email you're so professional. I felt like I was bothering you. Every time I was emailing you, I'm like,
On
I'm
email,
so
he's the
sorry.
top, and in real life, he's the bottom.
I know. Every time I was emailing him, like, I'm so sorry. Like this date doesn't work either. What
Are
and
you
I was
joking?
like, so.
Look at him. He's adorable.
I know. You were so great. You're so nice.
just
Thank
yell
you.
at him
I
all
love
day.
you
It's
so much.
great.
I honestly don't know. I think I've just always had like an imagination. I have no idea where it is. I think it's because of like lack of like friends and like social. I just like imagine things in my head. So I consume a lot of content. I love like lately it's just been like cosplay has always inspired me. So when I see something, I'm like, okay, I can dress up as this person. You know what I mean? So that's just I don't know. Just content just inspires me. Like I actually like love TikTok for that reason because I get so inspired by people. Like they're all like just everything. Like it's amazing. TikTok's great and you're great on it.
Oh,
and-
when you used my mother song with your baby, I literally died.
Oh yeah, we used all of them. We used
I
the Louis
died and went to heaven.
Vuitton.
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
song
I saw
was
them all. And we were freaking out.
everywhere. Oh my god, like I loved it, but oh my god, it was like every TikTok was
Yeah.
I could have my Gucci on. I was like, oh my god,
I know.
It's on
Swipe,
Fortnite now.
swipe,
Shout out
swipe.
Fortnite.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you get like
Emo.
Finally
paid?
made it. I think so.
I think- I don't
I
know.
do,
Yeah.
and the dancers do. The
Yeah.
girls who made it up.
They made the
Brooke and
dance.
Jess.
Wow. Oh wait, really?
Brookie and Jess.
Yeah,
Jesse.
Brookie and Jesse made it up.
Okay, that's so smart. Then the TikTok dances too. I just found out I had like hundreds of thousands of dollars in like publishing that I didn't even know. Someone just collected it from me. I was like, oh my god.
You
'Cause
need a good like business manager.
I was
or,
just
like, an
uploading my own
accountant.
music on Symphonic. I was paying so much for my music and not making anything back. My music videos were like $100,000 and I was like not making any money. And then like recently people were trying to buy like some of my songs and I was like, why do you put these songs? They're like trash. And then the people I was uploading with, they're like, oh, there's like a bunch of money sitting there that you never collected. Like I don't know what the fuck.
Ask
Yeah,
that.
ask
Yeah,
that.
dude,
Yeah.
you need someone finding that money for you.
So now
Yeah.
they did it, and I just got it. I just got like a bunch. I got like 6 figures. I was like, oh my god, finally, because I always lost money with
fucking
music.
go.
Thank you, I love you, Jesus. That and Fat Chicks were my only two that ever
Oh,
hit.
I love you, Jesus.
so,
This is so
yeah.
good.
I'm also a songwriter.
But I love you, Moses.
Don't get
Even
intimidated by my
better.
songwriting.
They're
You
so
really
good.
are.
We watched all your music videos. When
Yeah.
I Love You Moses came out, we were like watching the video
Oh, that was
immediately.
like oh, thank you.
I was like, that's her man's.
Oh, I loved it. Honestly, before I had a kid, I spent all my money on music videos, but now I need to
I
be
remember.
smart. And I
You
literally
gotta be
spent
smart.
every
There's
money.
so much money.
Yeah. Oh my god, so much money.
It's ridiculous.
Do you? Oh, you
All
have,
About
like,
the
a
Bass
label.
was like 75 grand for the whole thing, and now like a good video can't be less than $1 million.
What?
And I'm like, where? Show me the budget now. Like,
It's
where's what's going
crazy.
where?
No, it's so expensive.
Because
We
like
do-
I guess
yeah.
the COVID testing alone is like a whole new chunk of cash.
And you have to
Whole
have like a
different
COVID
level.
person on site,
yeah,
right?
There's a whole body we're paying for
Oh
the
my
days. My manager's like, I
gosh.
can break it down for you.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
like, this is bullshit. We're being scammed.
No, we were doing it so cheap, and it still was like
Yeah.
we did one on the beach where we were like blowing bombs up, and it was like $300,000. I was like, I should not
you,
spend
your
this much.
videos are fucking lit.
Yeah, but then I went broke, and I was like, let me just save some of this money and
Yeah,
not spend it all.
That's what
Yeah.
I don't
happens.
regret it, but I just
You can't.
Yeah.
Can't regret it. Those
Yeah.
are the best.
It was good.
Oh, when you do My Chemical Romance.
yeah, I was hoping they
That's
would
one
like
of our
notice
favorite
me.
things.
Yeah, they didn't.
They didn't?
They
Yes,
didn't- they didn't notice?
They
They-
did. They
they
didn't
must
reach
have.
out.
They
They
had
did.
to
They
have.
didn't reach
Oh,
out.
I'm sure he's like Gerard. I love him. I'm sure he's just like, oh my god, like you are so weird and creepy. Because they would if they were like, oh, the director of the videos, he did say something in an interview because someone asked him, they're like, what do you think about Trisha Paytas doing these videos? I was like, oh my god, why did they ask him this question? So embarrassing. And he's like, oh, she looks like she put a lot of effort into it. Which I was happy. He did like Helena. I'm not
you
okay.
You did it justice, though. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like
I
you didn't
tried.
do some. You didn't like make a cardboard church and was like it was just fucking in a church. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. We tried to do it in the same locations, and then I was pregnant when My Chemical Romance came here. I couldn't see them. I was so sad.
Oh yeah, because they were just on. Oh man.
And then they'll probably never tour again because they're
We did-
like,
my manager
Sally
saw
saw
them
them
in
in Sydney.
Australia.
oh, just recently?
Yeah.
I wanted to go. Wait, they're bad?
No, they're back.
They're back.
They're
They're
back.
back. They're
They're
coming
back
in
on
LA.
tour, so you could.
They're
can catch 'em.
fantastic.
Wait, in the U.S.? No,
They'll eventually come here because
She
they're in
knows.
Sydney.
I
Yeah.
think that was the end of it because I was like so sad, and I was like, maybe I should go to Australia. Do you know them? Maybe can I? Do you know
Yeah.
them?
Hook her up.
Bitch, I will get you
Can I
tickets
go?
to any show you want.
I don't get starstruck over many people, but I do love My Chemical Romance. And Britney, you met Britney Spears, right? I know we have to go,
in
but
person like once, yeah, but she's the best.
you wrote for her. You wrote a song?
I try every day. No, I
no? Oh, wait, I thought.
No, J Lo. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, maybe that. Oh, oh, that's what I just found out. The I'm Not Your Mother.
I Ain't Your Mama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love it. Wait, now
I've
your
been
song's in my
thinking
head.
all
So I,
day,
yeah.
I Ain't Your
Your Mama.
Mama.
Oh, yeah. And then I did a dance video with this guy. This guy I dated. Yeah, we did a dance video to that song, and I loved it. Oh my god, that's so crazy! It's crazy. You write songs for other people. When I hear that, I'm always like who's the other one with like the bangs? I forget her name. With
Oh,
the bangs and the
God.
little girl in the video.
Fifth Harmony.
No. Sia. Like,
Sia.
it's like,
Oh,
she writes so
Sia.
many songs for
Yeah.
people, and I was like, wow.
No, she's my dream girl. I want to be Sia.
And you're like kind of like Ed Sheeran because he does that too.
I
Like,
know. I love
feel
it.
like-
I want
Do
to
you
do
know him?
more. I met him once. He was great. I was
I
like,
feel
let's take a picture, and I was like 19, and he was like,
Oh.
the middle finger, and I was like,
It was like a dope after party. He was having a good time.
no, dude, we were backstage of X Factor in the UK.
Oh,
And
I
was
thought-
like,
Oh.
I thought it was T Swift's Billboard Awards.
no, that was
party.
another one. I was too afraid to go say hi.
Oh my
Oh.
god, your life is amazing. And do you still do the voice? The judge?
I did the voice in the UK.
yeah, do you still do that?
No, because I just did Australian Idol.
Australian
I'm just
Idol.
hopping to all of them
I
around
know
the world.
you're everywhere.
Because my goal is that the voice in America calls. so I could drive down the street.
Why wouldn't you do that? Wait, that's so crazy.
They won't call me.
You are, and also you're like the most humble queen. You literally came out to the front door when we came, and I was like, oh my God, that's her walking out.
Oh my God, I ran. My mom's like, she's here. I was like, oh my fuck.
You're literally the nicest, like most. It's like crazy to me. Like I haven't processed this yet, but I'm like thinking about this now, all the stuff you do, and I'm like, wow, it's because the whole time we've been here, you've been just so nice and like super sweet and humble. And you're like, here, let me show you this. I'm like, wow. And I'm not just saying that. Like you're amazing.
We
And
were
I'm
raised by really
cry.
amazing parents.
Yeah,
My mother.
You can tell.
Yeah.
I know. Let's get up. Where's your mom in here? I love her. I love
She's
it.
great.
No, I love that you're all
What do you got,
close.
I
Pepe?
wish she saw the squirt video. Is that it? Anything else?
It was so good.
This is your moment.
Yeah.
Get over here now. Get over here now.
Icon.
Ask on the mic.
Okay.
Too good.
Hi, I'm Pepe. I'm your biggest fan.
I love
I'd love to know about your filming of the "This Is What Dreams Are Made Of" music video and what inspired it, and also just in general what your costume closet looks like, because you have it must be a warehouse of
Yes.
looks that you have.
My mom keeps all of them.
Also, I'm friends with Hillary Duff, and I will text this to her.
Oh
Ready, set,
my
go.
God.
So good answer.
No, I mean, Hillary Duff has been like my icon of music forever. I mean, she was
Same.
like such the biggest inspiration for my movie. I think she said might be younger than me, and I was like obsessed with her, even though I was probably told to be obsessed with her. But no, What Dreams Are Made Of, like the moment in the Lizzie McGuire movie when she performs with herself at the end, I just like
Yep.
wanted to be that so
Me
bad.
too.
I was like, that's iconic in
I
every
think that's
way.
why I'm a pop star.
Yeah, because of the movie. I
Yeah.
mean,
It came out 20 years ago. Like today, I saw a TikTok.
No
And then
way.
it was like, changed lives forever. And I sent it to her and said, changed my life forever.
No way. The fact that you even text Hillary Duff, I'm like, what
She
is
didn't
this?
respond, but she loved it.
Oh my God. And she's a child star that turned out like beautiful.
Very
you know what I
fucking
mean?
cool, very
Yeah.
down to earth, very real.
Your
I don't know what
husband,
happened.
like I feel like he seems like
He's
down to
one of the
earth.
few because every time I see him with all like in old stuff, like when we're watching him act,
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened to that boy? He's like, drugs. I'm like, what happened to that one? And he's like,
Yeah.
rehab. I'm like, what about this one? And like, died.
And he
You know,
never did. He never went.
No, he
That's
never
amazing.
went like hardcore. He was very normal. He went right to
Wow.
school.
Oh.
So he got bullied.
He was-
like
oh.
pants
Yeah.
in front of
What?
the whole school. Yeah.
Oh, for being like a child actor?
For being a star.
Yeah, those movies were iconic. Like
Dude,
Spy Kids.
And
is
like the
iconic.
principal, he was like, just be chill. Like, I'm going to come to school. I'm like 8 years old. Like, everyone be nice. The principal made an announcement like, the Spy Kid is coming to our school.
God.
And he was like, well,
Why did they do that? Yeah, it's hard. I guess that's hard.
So-
It's just that is jealousy. Christina always
Yeah.
says that too. But
So
I get
he was
that, but-
humbled.
Yeah, no, but
But
I
we're
mean,
homeschooling our kids.
yeah, I
I'll let
think
you know
that's
how
the
it
way to
goes.
go.
So
Okay,
far,
yeah.
it's been fucking
I
fantastic.
heard it's great. Like people have like homeschooling
It's
meetings
great.
and yeah.
And there's so many teachers out here that are so nice and kind and
Yeah.
that will come to your house and like do a whole thing. Our teacher, can I say this? Our teacher that we have like takes pictures all damn day and we have like a shared album.
Yeah, that's
you
the
can send
best.
us cool.
Like
If I have
Yeah.
to work and they have like 3 hours of school and then he sends me pictures.
I love that. And that's like all they need. But school they really drag out, right? With like recess and like
Dude.
free time and study time. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
even like when you're in high school and you're homeschooled, I see all these kids that are like, I had 2 hours of work,
Yeah.
and then I went and did like yard work and like learned real life things.
yeah. No, it's
like,
it's
oh,
so much
fuck
better.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so much better. So I feel like, yeah, that's where it goes. But
Let's save our kids.
but we love Hillary Duff.
We love Hillary. We love you.
Yeah, she is great. That was great. And this was the best interview. Oh my God. I was like,
I mean, I just want you to come back every
I-
week.
I
so,
love
yeah.
it. Please come back.
I'll come back whenever. We'll
We're
do the
innocent.
cold plunge.
We're sweet.
Yes,
all we
the
want to talk
cold
about is your
plunge.
squirting.
You guys-
and we love you.
Everything is so amazing.
I just think it's so
You're the
fascinating
best.
because you can tell my like struggles with sex, and I want it to be amazing.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
so
life.
funny. Yeah. Well,
To be able to have the mind power to be like,
I'm an open
release.
book.
Yeah, I
I was
love
poop
it.
shamed my whole life by me, so now I poop.
Wait, you
I
don't like to
don't-
poop?
I can't poop in public.
Yeah, I get that.
I cannot. I need a home bowl.
Yeah, same. I
And
can't poop
I'll-
in front of like my husband. Like we have different bathrooms.
I
Like,
can
I'm
do
like,
that.
Oh yeah, you guys have the toilets.
Yeah. Well, I can have the door open, or he'll come hang out with me.
You want to hear him pee?
I can't hear him poop, or like
No.
he like sprayed poopery next to me, and I was like, "What are you doing?" We don't
Oh,
do
he was
this."
about to do
He was
it.
like,
It's
"Well, we
not
don't know what's
fair
gonna
at all.
happen." His poops are monsters.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
He's
no,
a
I
boy.
can't.
My
I
poops are like boop, like they
I
don't
can't.
even smell.
No poop like it freaks me out. Even my own, I don't like to do it.
I know. I'm like, get it
No,
done.
I know it's too much. It's too much. And when I saw yours as toilet bowls, I'm like, I love being around Moses 24/7,
We
but I'm like,
pee
I could
together.
never.
We sit on the toilet together and hold hands. We pee.
I couldn't
We go,
pee.
I love you, baby.
I couldn't.
Yes, you could.
No,
Could you pee
I
with me?
couldn't. No, God,
Are you
definitely
fucking
not you.
kidding me?
I'd be so
I would
nervous.
pee with you in 5 seconds.
What
I'd
if you
pee with
accidentally like fart when you pee?
What
Like I
if-
don't like.
I know how to hold it back. My managers
can't
constantly
sometimes.
walk in. They're like, we have questions. I was like, come pee with me.
No,
And I literally just held a fart while they were watching me pee.
I would try it with you just for the experience.
Yeah,
be like,
you
I
have to
peed with
experience
Meghan
it.
Didn't you
Yeah.
like go out
Yeah.
with your friends and we're like, let's all pee together?
No, I used to do it because that was cool to have like boyfriends pee on you. I'm like, I love to be peed on.
Oh, that's so different than what I'm talking about. Like,
That's
so
a
much more
little different. But
It's a little different.
fuck yeah,
You get
Trisha.
peed on,
Fuck
but you
yeah.
won't pee in front of
But I
someone.
thought I was being cool, and I was like,
You
I don't
know
know
why, dude? It's because in Nantucket, where we like grew up, is an island. There's no bathrooms. You're like partying out in the fucking woods or like on the
Oh.
beach. So we had to squat and piss like in front of each other.
Where's Nantucket? Where is that?
Little island
Cape
off the coast of
Cad.
Massachusetts. Yeah, Cape Islands. Yeah.
bougie.
God. Well,
Yeah.
That's bougie.
old people
I mean,
don't
it-
die there. You
Oh.
know? It's
No,
like-
it is. It is.
It's
It is
bougie.
very,
It's so nice.
very
sounds-
When you're
blessed
from
to
there,
grow
you're
up
like,
there.
"Ugh," you
Yeah.
know? But
Nantucket.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
heard of it. I just didn't know where it was. That's
yes,
cool.
yes,
I
that's where
love
we're
that.
from. A little
Yeah,
island.
little
So yeah,
island,
I've been
silent
dropping
people.
and pissing in front of people. I guess.
Oh my god!
Since I was,
Maybe I
like, a
need to learn from
teenager.
you. I'll teach you.
Start in the
squirting.
woods and work your way
Squirt for
inside.
people, but you can't pee for
I
people.
know, no, I
No,
can't.
we're gonna change this up. Oh, mommy!
Hi, Mama.
We just gave you a biggest round of applause because you raised them
love
so
you.
good. They're so sweet and wonderful.
She loves us, mom. She really loves us.
She really loves us. This
Okay,
was
let's
the
let her have
best
a life.
episode
This
of
is my
all
favorite
time.
I
episode of all
love
time.
it. Oh my god.
We're
Thank
gonna
you
send
so
it to
much.
yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you,
being here.
guys.
Finally, this,
Oh my
this
God.
is what dreams are made
This
of.
is
Yes.
this is our
This
dream.
is what dreams are made of.
I can't believe it finally happened. Oh fuck yeah!
This
I'm
is so
gonna
much
have better
fun.
sex now, just because you gave me.
I don't know. I
present.
mean, I couldn't even help you with that.
yeah,
that's-
you're like I'm stumped.
yeah, that's a tough one because you can't shrink it. I don't know, but good for.
I
Daryl.
have to expand. Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, I have to
I'll
expand.
have to expand.
There's probably something
There's
someone will tell you.
something.
Yeah.
I've heard like I think older ladies get it expanded because I think they close up over time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone said my friend's mom was doing that. Mom, you doing that? No.
All right,
So-
please
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
enough.
I love you all
well,
so much.
where can they find you? Do you want to?
Yeah,
Here's the
last-
time.
Follow me on TikTok, Trish Like Fish 88. I get no sponsors there. I just love TikTok.
She could sell shit, so give her a sponsorship.
Yeah.
I'll buy whatever the fuck she's pushing.
Yes.
100%.
Thanks.
And we
Appreciate
love
it.
you so much.
Thank you. I love you
Hardworking
guys.
mama. We
Thank
love you.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.